The following is a presentation of GRS TV.
We set the bar high. On top, cause we so fly. Name in the bright lights. Looking like a star shot. We set the bar high. On top, cause we so fly. Name in the bright lights. Looking like a star shot. We set the bar high.
Good evening and welcome to Williams Stadium for tonight's District 9-6A contest between the Wylie Pirates and the Garland Owls. Hello everyone, my name is Steve Reeves, joined by my partner Bobby George. Bobby, we're getting to the back half of the season now, and of course, these games are, pretty meaningful as we start looking towards the playoffs. Of course, Wylie had the big win last week against Rowlett. They're in the playoffs at this point and looking to have a good game here against Garland.
Yeah, well, we're in the zone play, which is really weird this year with the coronavirus thing. They didn't know if they were going to be able to complete a full season, so they put everybody in a zone play. And then last week, the 0-4 Wylie plays a 3-0 Rowlett Eagle team, and it's almost like kind of a playoff at that point.
Right.
And Wylie wins it and knocks Rowlett out of it. Wylie's in for the playoffs. Now, Garland, I don't think has done their zone playoff game yet, but
right.
So I don't know how much of a meaning this game is, but it's good precursor to see how they're going to play it once they do get in the playoffs, and they're going to see how good these teams are together, because these two teams, they're really good, and they match up great.
Yeah, should be a good matchup tonight, and Wylie's set to kick it away. There's the high end-over-end kick. It's going to come down right around the 28-yard line. This should be returned, and knocked right off his feet is the return man, number 10 for the Owls. That is Chauncey Carter, and Garland will start first on offense.
Garland's going to be led by Sergio Perez, and he comes into the game at 100 completions, 1,100 yards, 13 touchdowns, only 3 interceptions, and of course he runs the ball as well. He's pretty much their offense. Now he'll throw it to a bunch of different guys. Everybody is different and different skill level, but all of them have caught about the same amount of passes throughout the year.
There's a snap. Perez looking to throw it on first down, and boy, he throws behind his intended receiver. He was looking for number 5, Shante Russell, one of his favorite targets, and that pass is incomplete.
Yeah, you look at Jordan Hudson. He's got 24 completions. Ellis Rogers, 22. Charles Allen, 19. Shante Russell, 21. I mean, he'll spread it around all over the field. You can't just cover one of these guys.
Second down and 10. There's a snap. The handoff to Powers coming to the left side, and he's going to be taken down. The ball is loose, and Wylie may have a turnover. And it is the first turnover of the ball game, and Wylie takes over. There's number 33 right there.
Yeah, Ethan Carter comes up with it. Deshaun Powers is an incredible runner. He's got so much skill, but he has put the ball on the ground a couple of times. And boy, big number 31 comes flying in there and just pops it loose, Cam Scott.
So a turnover, and this was the thing that cost them against Rowlett a couple of weeks ago, Bobby. It looked like they were going to go on to beat the Eagles. They had 3 second-half turnovers, and that really turned that ball game around. Here's a turnover early, and we're going to see the Pirates on offense here for the first time, and a nice run on first down, a gain of almost 5 yards for the running back of the Pirates. That's number 2, Derek McClendon.
Yeah, Derek McClendon comes in with 62 attempts, 239 yards. He really hasn't been able to really break any loose. He's got 2 touchdowns on the season.
Nice gain there on first down. The quarterback for the Pirates is number 3, Marcus McElroy. There's a snap. They're going to hand it off again. Big hole this time, and then tripped up at around the 22-yard line. That will be enough to move the chains, a gain of about 5.
Well, as we sit there talking about it, he just about breaks one right there for about 30 yards. He gets shoestring tackled.
First and 10 Pirates here in Garland territory after the fumble. Play number 3 here. There's the snap. Another handoff goes to number 2. That is Derek McClendon once again, this time a gain of 4 more. So they're picking up big chunks of yardage here, Bobby, on the ground.
Yeah, last week when they played Rowlett, we really saw this Wylie team come together, and they started to really play as a team. And you saw that big offensive line really starting to wear Rowlett Eagles down. And that Rowlett Eagle front four is a big front four. And you saw this Wylie team really start to be able to run the ball on them easy.
Another handoff up the middle once again, and close to the first down again is McClendon. He's picking up about 4 yards every time here, Bobby, early on.
Now, Garland, their defense is really fast and athletic, but I wouldn't say that they got a lot of huge guys on that front four. Their defensive line is not huge. They're big boys, but they're not really a big front. They're just real athletic. And this Wylie front 5 or 6 on that offensive line are just big guys.
3rd down and 2 here for the Pirates. Split backs in the backfield. They're going to fake the handoff. Quarterback's going to keep it up the middle. He'll have enough for the first down. It's going to be 1st and goal Pirates. Nose of the football is going to be just inside the 10. That was a quarterback keeper for Marcus McElroy.
But Durant comes and meets McElroy right in the middle, but I think McElroy may have got the better end of that deal. As a quarterback, that feels pretty good.
1st and goal here, Pirates, early on in the game here at Williams Stadium. Snap to McElroy. He's going to hand it off this time, coming to the right side. Boy, a big hole, and that's going to be a touchdown, Pirates. Blake Fuller, the junior running back, with the 10-yard touchdown run, and the Pirates strike first here at Williams Stadium.
Well, he just planted that foot and got through there, and then watch his guys just kind of help him out. Boy, he just powered his way through there. That's a pretty good play by number 29 right there. Good drive by Wylie.
Yeah, after the turnover at the 33-yard line, and they score early. There's the kick, extra point up, and it is good. So a quick score for the Pirates, and that young man right there on the bench with it. That, of course, number 29, Blake Fuller, our new scorer. Wylie 7, Garland nothing. We'll be back after these messages.
If you think all education is equal, think again. In Garland ISD, we believe that choice determines destiny. With the freedom to choose your school and customize learning, no other district compares to Garland ISD. A 21st century education, pre-K through 12, with career and tech courses, college degrees, national merit recognition, and advanced academics that not only prepare students for college, but prepare them for life. You want the best? Choose the best. Visit garlandisd.net and enroll your children today. We're bigger than Texas. We are Garland, USA.
Back at Williams Stadium after the Pirates score on the short touchdown drive. Of course, it was led by the fumble recovery there for Wylie, and so they've got a 7-0 lead here early at Williams Stadium over the Owls.
Yeah, nice 34-yard drive, and I don't think they threw the ball one time. It was just straight handoff and power running.
Yep, running the ball, and at Garland, like I said, not a whole lot of resistance on that first defensive series. Well, here comes the returner, runs it to his own teammate there, Bobby, or he may have gotten more yards than he did, but as it is, they're going to be across the 31. That's where they will start here for their second possession. Here's a look at the Owl offense. Number 12, Sergio Perez. We mentioned him earlier. Quarterback for Garland. They need to have a good drive here, Bobby. Again, they've been plagued with turnovers, like I mentioned, in the second half of the Rowlett contest, and then again here already with one early, and they really need to shore up some things in the turnover battle, if they want to continue on and certainly make a drive here for the playoffs. So Perez, a quick throw out. The catch is made right there, number 4. It's a nice run and a nice tackle outside as well. A gain of only about 3 as it ends up. That is Charles Allen with his first catch of the game.
Now this is where Wylie's going to have to really buckle down, because they can toss it out there, and these receivers are fast, they're big, they got long arms, they can stretch the field. I mean, Jordan Hudson and Shante Russell, Charles Allen, Ellis Rogers, these guys are really good. And that quarterback can put it on them. So Wylie's going to have to really try to work that thing out.
Boy, a nice handoff here and a big hole on the left side as they came back the other direction there. And a gain of about 10 yards. What a nice run there for number 28 of the Owls. Here it is, Bobby. So Wigginton.
He's thick. He's a big guy. You don't want to hit him up high with that load coming at you. He'll hurt you. 210-pound junior.
See the wide receivers go to the wide side of the field there as they go in motion and looking over toward the sideline here. Still 15 seconds left on the play clock, so plenty of time here for Garland. In 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line. There's the snap. They're going to fake the handoff. Looking to throw it as Perez. He's got a man deep. He's throwing it out there. He's got him. And the catch is made. That is a touchdown for number 3, Jordan Hudson.
Wow, that's what I'm saying. I mean, you just tossed that as far as you can possibly throw it. That was a 50-yard bomb.
What nice play action there, Bobby. And then he sees him deep, and he just, like you said, just hurls it down there.
Yeah, let Hudson go get it.
What beautiful touchdown there for Hudson. The Owls are an extra point away from tying this one up. A 54-yard touchdown reception.
I mean, that's how you answer it.
There's a snap and hold. The kick is up, and it is right down the middle and good. Well, it didn't take long for the Owls to answer. There's a look at Jordan Hudson, the young superstar for the Owls. Our new score, Wylie 7, Garland 7. We'll be back in just a moment.
In Garland ISD, we're providing a higher level of education. Our students not only choose their own path to success, but arrive there faster. We're eliminating thousands of dollars in college tuition costs with our P-Tech and early college high school programs. Students can graduate with as many as 60 college credit hours, an associate's degree, or an industry certification, all for free, and all from the comfort of a traditional high school. By teaming up with area colleges and industry partners like Microsoft, Google, Parkland Hospital, Wells Fargo, and Gulf States Toyota, our students are gaining real work experience and real college credit. So be inspired, be amazing, be whoever you want to be. Choose Garland ISD.
Look at the touchdown combination. Number 12, Sergio Perez. Number 3, Jordan Hudson, just connected on a 54-yard bomb. And the Owls are tied once again with Wylie. So after that, early turnover, Bobby, that cost them 6, they come right back on their drive, and now we've got a tie ball game.
Boy, I mean, how do you answer any better than that? And we were just talking about how fast and big these guys are and how accurate Perez has been. That opens up the running game, because what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to get out there and probably put a safety over the top of these guys. And if you have to do that, Jashawn Powers is a good runner, and it can open up that running game. So we'll see how Wylie adapts to that one.
Yeah, exactly. So here comes the kick. It's a high kick. It's going to be fair caught at around the 26, and that's where Wylie will start 1st and 10.
He just has so much running room. I know Stoops gets up there and shakes his hand off and gets that ball, but man, he had like 20 yards if he could have just took off running. That's coach. They tell him to do that.
Yes,
so there's nothing that they can do about it.
So the Pirates back on offense here. They kept it on the ground on every every play on that last possession, Bobby, and they got big chunks of yardage. So let's see if they want to continue on the ground here, and it does appear that they do, at least on 1st down. And look at the big run out to the 30. That's a gain of about 4 yards. Once again for McClendon. And, oh, no, I'm sorry, that's a new running back, number 22, William Perry with the handoff. He just kind of goes right there through the middle of the line. And that's the one thing with the Garland defense, Bobby, is, you can get a lot of yards, it appears, on the ground. And, you mentioned they just don't have a whole lot of size up front.
Yeah, and Wylie can throw the ball really well. So you can't just like stack the box to stop the run, because they will throw it on you. So you really have to stay outside and stay on your man and maybe put a safety over it, because you start stacking that box and they will throw it. So I think they're just trying to figure out what they're going to be doing the rest of the game. And then, the Owls are going to have to do some adjusting. They're going to have to try to blitz a little bit or change that defense up.
3 yards on that last run by Perry. So we've got a 3rd down and short. Let's call it 3rd and 2. There's a snap. They're going to hand it off once again, coming outside to the left. Another big run, and a penalty flag comes out late here. That time again, the touchdown man for the Pirates earlier, Blake Fuller, with the call, but we'll check the flag here.
Holding.
It does look like a holding call.
64 of the offense. 10 yards from the spot of the foul, or from the previous spot. Still third down.
So that will at least momentarily stop the momentum. That's going to back them up 10 yards. We have a third down at around 12, it looks like, coming up here for the Pirates. So, Bobby, we may get to see their first pass attempt of the game here coming up.
Well, that's tough when you take a first down away. Yeah, he grabs number 55 right there. No wonder he had so much room to run. Good call.
Send a man in motion here. Here comes the snap, looking to throw it as we suspected. Here comes some pressure, and he breaks out of the first tackle, still on his feet, and he's going to be tackled short of the first down. He gains about 8 yards, maybe 9, Bobby, so it's going to be fourth down. Let's see what the Pirates elect to do here, and it looks like they will bring the punt unit on the field. So had a little bit of time, but the pocket finally did collapse.
Yeah, collapses right there, and he thinks he's going to be able to get a little bit of running room. Boy, he's a strong runner. But he's not going to get that much yards. He had to get a long ways.
Yeah, had to get almost 13. We do have an injured Owl on the field here.
Please reset the game clock for 6 minutes.
Going to reset the game clock as well to 6 minutes. I haven't seen the number. It looks like it may be number 2, Doug Onchwary, the junior for the Owls, who is down on the field.
Please reset the game clock for 6 minutes. Thank you.
Well, you're welcome.
See a reset there of the game clock. They're still looking at the injured Owl there on the field. Why don't we take a quick break right here? We'll be back after these messages. Our score, Wylie 7, Garland 7. Back at Williams Stadium, still looking at the injured Owl on the field. We have a 4th and 4 coming up for Wylie, and again, I wasn't sure, Bobby, who it is. I do believe it is number 2 for the Owls. Now, but they're taking a look at it. Why don't we take a, yeah, here's a replay. Let's see if we can maybe see if we see what happens here. See the pressure right there. There's the left end, number 2, and again, I don't know if it's him or not. There's number 2 on the tackle. Oh, yeah, and then kind of comes and grab. There it is. Yeah, he's holding his left knee right there on the right side of the screen. Now, he is up here. So a good sign. He does appear to be walking a little gingerly, but hopefully he will be okay. He looks a little disappointed, and but good to see him up and headed to the sideline.
Cunningham in punt formation.
So to reset here, we've got a 4th and 4 coming up for the Pirates. 6 minutes left here in the first quarter. Garland's going to send 2 back to return this.
So the first punt.
Rugby style kick, and there it is. It's a high, deep kick. It's going to bounce, take a Wylie bounce, and
get away from that thing.
yeah, exactly.
What
Get
are you
away
doing over there.
Exactly. And Wylie's finally got it down at around the 22-yard line, and that's where Garland will take back over. So, well, I tell you, Bobby, the defense did its job that time. Now, of course, aided by the holding penalty, but they'll take it. And they were able to force a punt here, so the offense comes back on the field here, and they're going to see if they can take a lead here early in the game.
Yeah, well, Wylie drops back and tries to throw the ball, and there was just no one open. So you got to give a little credit right there to the Owls, you know, covering those big receivers that Wylie has. So forcing him to have to run, and they were able to stop him. Great punt, though. It puts the Owls way back inside the 25.
Yep, at the 22, 1st and 10. Perez and company on the field. There's a snap, the handoff up the middle. And a gain of about 3 yards, maybe 2 yards for Wigington there. So not a whole lot of running room, and the Wylie defense does a good job.
We'll see if they are able to break some of these runs. It looks like Wylie is playing 4 down linemen, or maybe 3 down linemen and 3 linebackers. So they're having to spread out just a little bit. When you have 3 rushing, you should be able to run against a Wylie defense with just 3 down linemen. Just sheer numbers.
Garland looks to be changing the play here just a bit. There's the snap. Going to hand it off to Wigington, coming to the right side. Boy, and he's going to be hit quickly and dropped for a gain of only about 3. So it's going to set up 3rd down and 5 here. Well, it looked like he had some room to the right side there, Bobby, but it closed in a hurry. I believe the corner came off his.
Yeah, Michael Kerr comes out from, he's out there playing like a outside monster back. I don't know what you'd call him. He's out there kind of in coverage. And he was able to drop through there and make a nice stop.
3rd down and 5 here. Perez looking to throw it. Still looking, has some time. Now he's going to tuck it and run. It looks like he pitches it out to number 5, Russell, who's going to be tackled and looks like about a yard shy of the 1st down. So it's going to be 4th down and 1 here for the Owls.
Well, that's interesting. I don't think that was a design play.
No, it wasn't.
I believe McElroy was back there going to Perez was back there going to throw it, and he just had so much time. That little swing play sitting out there, and hey, there you are. I'm just going to pitch it out there to you. Make some plays out there. They almost get it.
Yeah, almost got it. Right now they have the offense still on the field. They need 1 yard, 4th down and 1. They appear to be going for it here.
Never know. He might drop back and punt that thing. You know, that's how they do it nowadays. A quarterback sits back there so that you don't have a return man, and then he'll just back up and punt it.
There's a snap. They're going to hand it off to Wigington coming up, and he looks like he's got enough for it. Pushes forward. Yeah, it's going to be a gain of 2 yards and a 1st down, so enough to move the chains. So Garland taking a little bit of a gamble here. Now, we'll talk about the playoff picture here in a little bit, Bobby, but, you know, it could be one of these where, you know, this game, of course, obviously you want to win every game, but it doesn't in the playoff picture doesn't necessarily mean a lot, so maybe you're willing to take a few more chances.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe that's why they did that. Now they got 4 outside receivers. How about this lineup? But, yeah, you're right. Maybe you wouldn't really do that if you're inside your own 30, 31-yard line if you really had playoff implications here.
Quick throw out to Wigington, and, boy, right there blowing it up. But he gets away from the tackle. That's a great play by Wigington. He's going to gain about 6 yards. A good hit, Bobby. I believe that was 33 for the Pirates that came up and hit him right as he got the ball. But, boy, good on Wigington there to keep his feet going and picks up good yardage.
Again, you have 4 receivers out there, and Carter breaks through all of them. Because that was basically a design screen. You throw it out to Wigington, you have 3 other receivers out there blocking, and Carter breaks through all of them and makes a huge stop. I mean, if he doesn't, that play has a lot of running room to go.
Gain of 6 on 1st down, 2nd down and 4 now for Garland. Just shy of the 40-yard line. We're approaching 2 minutes remaining here in the 1st quarter. We've got a tie ball game at 7-7. There's a snap, and this time the handoff comes to Powers to the left side. He breaks through. He's going to have a 1st down across the 45 all the way down to the 47. So a gain of about 8 on the carry for Powers. Pretty good run that time for Jay Sean.
Yeah, look at number 61 lead blocking right there. Right to the right of your screen. He's able to get that real nice seal block, and then he pancakes his man, Michael Dunnigan.
1st and 10 Owls at their own 47. Snap to Perez. He's going to roll to his right. Throws it out. He's got a man out there. That's Hudson. Boy, he was left all alone. Not something I don't think you want to do too often. He's going to pick up close to 10 yards. Yeah, hard to see him being left that wide open.
But look at that block. I like how they put Powers out there, and then he just does a seal block so Perez can do a little rollout. You know, they're going to play Hudson a little deep. I mean, they're going to play off of him a little bit because they're so afraid that he's going to get deep on them. So it will leave those short real passes for him.
Play action. Perez all day to throw. Now the pressure comes. He's going to throw it out. He's got a man out there who cannot hold on to it. Boy, that would have been an easy 1st down for Charles Allen, but he just cannot hold on to the ball.
And that's what makes Perez so good. He always keeps his eyes downfield. Watch his eyes. He's looking left. He's looking left. He doesn't find anything. He's right there. He's looking for Hudson to come across, and he's covered. But he keeps his eyes downfield and still finds Allen back there. So it's a great job by your quarterback, and maybe an even better job by that offensive line.
Yeah, he had a lot of time to throw. 3rd down and 1 here. Here's a snap. Oh, a busted play. They're going to throw it out to Hudson. He's going to pick up the 1st down and more. Boy, and it takes several Wylie defenders to bring him down. He's a strong runner, Bobby, after the catch, but he picks up plenty of yardage for the 1st down.
He's what you call one of those super athletes. He's big, strong, great hands, fast. Do you see all the action going on over there, though? I mean, it looked like Perez was going to hand it off twice, and then he looked like he was going to run it, and then he tosses it out there really quick.
1st and 10. Garland driving again. Handoff to Powers. Big running room as he cuts it back to the right side. He's going to gain about 7 more.
Yeah, it's really putting Wylie in a bad situation because they still only have 3 down linemen. And if you have 3 down linemen, you just have a lot more yellow jerseys than them. So you're going to be able to get some movement. And if Wylie doesn't change their defense, it looks like they may be changing a little bit there. It's going to be a long day for them.
There's a handoff to Wigington through there. He's going to pick up the 1st down, gain about 6 more to the 21. They have to move the chains. A pretty good drive going here for the Owls.
It's pretty hard to who do you stop? Do you put a couple more guys down in the box? And if you do that, then maybe one of these big receivers goes over top of you again. So you don't want to do that. It's pretty good offense going on here.
2 receivers to the bottom of your screen. Hudson's in the slot this time. And Garland starting to pick up big chunks of yardage now, Bobby, and they've got a good drive going here as we approach the waning seconds of the 1st quarter. There's a snap, a counter here to Powers. He's going to get outside to the left, breaks 2 tackles, still on his feet. Nice strong run. It's going to be 1st and goal, Owls at the 5. And more than likely, that will be the final play of the 1st quarter as well. We'll take a look at the replay.
He's just such a great runner, Jashawn Powers. He's had it, you know, he put the ball on the ground early, but man, when he gets the ball, he's just flat dangerous.
That is indeed the final seconds of the 1st quarter. A pretty entertaining 1st quarter here at Williams Stadium with our score. The Wylie Pirates 7, the Garland Owls 7. We'll be back after these messages on GRS TV.
If you think all education is equal, think again. In Garland ISD, we believe that choice determines destiny. With the freedom to choose your school and customize learning, no other district compares to Garland ISD. A 21st century education, pre-K through 12, with career and tech courses, college degrees, national merit recognition, and advanced academics that not only prepare students for college, but prepare them for life. You want the best? Choose the best. Visit garlandisd.net and enroll your children today. We're bigger than Texas. We are Garland, USA.
Back for the start of the 2nd quarter. Owls have a 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. Bobby, this drive started at their own 22. If you remember, after the Wylie punt, and so pretty good drive here for the Owls, and they are knocking on the doorstep here to take the lead.
It's been pretty fun watching them because, you know, they threw that 54-yard pass to Hudson in the last drive, and so that changed Wylie's defense. They started they think, well, we better pull some people over the top of him and these receivers, and it's really opened up the running game for the Owls. I mean, they've been able to kind of just dominate, getting 4, 5, 6 yards per carry every time.
Powers in the backfield here along with Perez. 1st and goal at the 5. 2 receivers down to the bottom of your screen. There's a snap. They're going to hand it off to Powers. Tries to get outside to the right, breaks 2 tackles. Boy, that was a great job. That's a touchdown. Did you see Hudson, Bobby? He came up and really just kind of got in the way. He didn't even touch anybody, but it was enough to where the Wylie players had to get around him, and Powers was able to get through. Watch this on the replay.
Yeah, because a lot of times if the receiver will come out there and have a huge block right there, and then they'll call a penalty for it. But Hudson knew better. He's a smart player. Goes out there and just gets in the way, and Powers does the rest with his speed.
Yeah, breaks another couple of tackles. A nice, strong 5-yard touchdown run. The Owls on top here for the 1st time. What a nice drive. Again, started at the 22-yard line. Here's the snap and hold. The kick is up. I think that one was blocked, and it's going to be no good. Yep, no good on the extra point. Like I said, I think they got a hand on it there. There's a look at Jay-Sean Powers, who scored the touchdown. We'll keep it here. Well, good drive that time for Garland, and Powers did a lot of work on that drive, Bobby, to get into the end zone. Here's a look at that extra point. Like I said, I believe it gets tipped right. Yeah, they get right through there. And
right through the middle. How does that happen?
Boy, it just falls no good. And that's one of the other things, Bobby, that, again, if Garland, is able to make it to the playoffs, that they're going to have to shore up. Again, against Rowlett here a couple weeks ago, they missed 2 extra points. Here they have one blocked, and so that's going to be, one of the things they also need to kind of really work on is their special teams play, especially on these extra points. Yeah, at this level and this juncture in the season, you should be able to pull off an extra point. You shouldn't be letting guys come right through the middle. You got all these guys, and they teach you to hold hands or whatever, lean left, and don't let anybody get over the top of you. And they seem like they've struggled just a little bit on these extra points and the special teams. And a look at the head coach for the Garland Owls, Danny Russell.
Now, how can you tell? He's got his face covered. How do you know who that is?
That's a good point. Yeah, Coach Russell, of course, a longtime coach for Garland. Also was a Garland High grad.
That's pretty cool to be able to come back to the school you went to high school in and played football at, and then all of a sudden you get to be the head coach there. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah, we got a couple of those as well as, Coach Joe Castillo over at North Garland. Same thing, played at North Garland, graduated from there, and of course is now the head coach. So fair catch called for and made by the Pirates right there at the 30. So they're going to start 1st and 10 from that spot, again trailing for the first time in this game, and they are back on offense for the first time here in the second quarter. There's a snap and a handoff again. Boy, nice patient run that time, and a gain of about 2 yards. I believe that was Hudson. Yeah, Hudson's on defense now, and he came up to make the tackle here. Bobby, watch the patience by the running back, because there's really nothing there originally, and then he kind of, busts it outside.
Yeah, hey, why not? Follow that big guy right there that's doing all the work for you. Yeah, Hudson down at the bottom of the screen playing man-to-man defense against 19, Julius Jeter.
2nd down 8. Wylie still yet to attempt to pass, and he's going to keep it. Boy, great fake that time. The quarterback's going to have a nice run for a 1st down.
Boy, they got the defensive end really jumping on that one. They wanted to bust that play up, and McElroy just hides it really well. You see how 49 goes flying through there to stop that. Now, you got to be patient yourself. You got to trust your own guys.
First down here for the Pirates. Ball at the 41-yard line. There's a snap. They're going to hand it off up the middle. And, boy, look at the strong running once again. Now, gain of only about 2 yards, but it was a strong 2 yards.
Scotty Johnson got him.
Look at it again. Didn't look like a whole lot there, but then again, just kind of keeps those legs a-churning, and a pretty good running room there or pretty good run, I should say, for Derek McClendon. So 2nd down and 8 coming up here for Wylie. Snap to McElroy, a bad one. He's going to try to do something if he can. Boy, and he's breaking out of that. I thought he was going to get out for a little bit, Bobby, but he's going to lose yards back to the 40.
Yeah, Hudson comes flying in there from the side and grabs his feet there. Makes a great stop, but look at that. Oh, over his head just a little bit. Great bounce right back into his hands, though. Very fortunate there. Shows how good of an athlete he is, but Hudson comes flying in from the corner spot. Sees it quick.
So a 3rd down and 11 here coming up for the Pirates. There's a snap. McElroy looking to throw it. Here comes pressure from the outside. He gets around it. Boy, still looking to throw it. He's going to run. He's going to have a 1st down and more. Big running room. Woo! lowers his shoulder, and he's going to have a big first down run all the way inside Garland's 35 to the 32.
Yeah, I don't think Aaron King thought that McElroy was going to lower his head and try to run over somebody, but he does. He's an athlete. But, yeah, I was looking downfield. Everybody was covered. I mean, there was not a place to throw that one, and, boy, he just decides to take off running like he should, and Aaron King tries to lower the boom on him, but boy, I don't know who won that battle.
So a big play by the quarterback. There's a snap. They're going to fake the handoff. He's going to keep it to the left side, cuts it back to the middle, still on his feet, cuts it outside, and it tackled inside the 20 all the way down to the 17. That's a gain of about 15 yards.
Wow. So if everything's not working, then I'm just going to take it myself, and that's what he's doing right now. He's just kind of putting the team on his shoulders. See, 84 chasing him down. He was the two-tech in the middle of the field, missed him up front in the backfield, and then chased him down to make the tackle.
Pirates driving here, 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line, basically on the legs of quarterback McElroy. They're going to hand it off this time to McClendon, who's going to have nice yardage, a gain of about 4. Here's a look at the quarterback and the running back there for the Pirates, both of them seniors.
Durant on the stop.
You just watch this big number 71 and number 77 on the right side of the center here. Boy, they've really playing good ball.
McElroy with the snap. He's going to hand it off, trying to get outside his number 2, and this time Garland's defense converges quickly. No gain on the play. It's going to be 3rd down and long now for the Pirates.
Well, 49 just makes a great play right there. Timothy Muhammad. He's 6'2", 220 pounds. He's just a sophomore.
Big 3rd down play here for the Owls. If they can hold Wylie, there's a snap. They're going to hand it off, or fake the handoff, pardon me. The quarterback's got, oh, nice play. He's going to have a first down. It's going to be 1st and goal. I thought he was going down, Bobby, but he just keeps those legs going, and he is able to escape the tackle.
What does he do? He just hops over the whole pile. I thought he was going down about right here. Look at that.
I did too. So 1st and goal Pirates now at the 5-yard line. They're looking to tie the game here and perhaps take the lead with an extra point. Snap to McElroy. He's going to hand it off this time. Well, nice job of tracking him down from behind is once again number 49. Bobby, you mentioned him just a moment ago, the sophomore for the Owls, Timothy Muhammad. And really a short gain of maybe half a yard on the play.
I mean, you like to see sophomores really showing out, you know, in a varsity play like this. That just shows you got 2 more years of that guy and how he will grow in 2 years. It's a lot different when you're 15, 16 versus 18, and how big you're going to get and how mature you get out there.
There's a snap. McElroy going to take it himself. He's going to go into the end zone for the touchdown. With that power look, he just takes the direct snap, Bobby, to the right side behind the tackle and tight end out there, and boy, they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
Boy, just a strong drive. Boy, you get back right there behind that big number 77. Man.
Of course, the big play on that series, Bobby, you know, Garland had him on that 3rd and 11 play, and you know, McElroy went back to pass, couldn't find anybody. As you mentioned, the coverage was great. Ends up taking off, gaining about 40 yards, and that really was the catalyst for that drive.
Timeout. Wiley.
Boy, Wiley has
First
to use
timeout of the half.
Wiley has to use the timeout here on their extra point attempt. So we'll keep it right here. So, boy, an interesting game here so far, Bobby. It's been a good game, back and forth, really. And, again, an extra point away here from you know, unknotting this tie game.
You can't ask for a better drive. I mean, they were just able to run the ball, really, and use McElroy as another runner.
Yep.
I mean, they didn't know, the Owls didn't know who to tackle. They were doing that lead draw, and then
Play
McElroy
clock
would take
operator.
it and just take off running.
After a score, please reset the play clock to 40 seconds. and wind it.
So you hear the official telling them to reset the play clock to 40 and go ahead and start it up, which they have not done as of yet. We are set here for extra point. Again, this will give the Pirates the lead. A good look from our end zone. Here's a snap and hold. The kick is away, and that kick is down the middle and good. So the Pirates have taken the lead. We've got 6:03 remaining. A look at the quarterback, the senior for the Pirates. That is Marcus McElroy, who just scored on the touchdown run. Our score, Pirates 14, Owls 13. We'll be back after these messages.
In Garland ISD, we're providing a higher level of education. Our students not only choose their own path to success, but arrive there faster. We're eliminating thousands of dollars in college tuition costs with our P-Tech and early college high school programs. Students can graduate with as many as 60 college credit hours, an associate's degree, or an industry certification, all for free, and all from the comfort of a traditional high school. By teaming up with area colleges and industry partners like Microsoft, Google, Parkland Hospital, Wells Fargo, and Gulf States Toyota, our students are gaining real work experience and real college credit. So be inspired, be amazing, be whoever you want to be. Choose Garland ISD.
Set for kick after the Pirates take a 14-13 lead on the Owls. Of course, the difference in the game right now, the blocked extra point. Again, plenty of time remaining in the contest. 6:03 remaining until half, and the Pirates set to kick it away. There's the kick. High end over end. This one should be returned. Oh, he's going to let it bounce, and you don't want to do that. You've got to pick it up now. It's a live ball. When the Owls in a lot of trouble here, as they're going to be back inside their 10 here to start this drive. Boy, and there's, you were talking about a sophomore earlier, Bobby. That's a sophomore right there, number 10, Chauncey Carter. And a teaching moment for the coaching staff here, because you don't want to let that ball bounce on a kickoff for sure.
Well, it looked like the up guys were going to get the ball. You can see them take off running, but right at the last second, they just turned their head to go block for him. And I think he thought they were going to catch it kind of, over the shoulder, kind of a catch there. And whew, live ball down there. That's going to be some bad field position.
Yep, absolutely. Starting inside the 10 here, 1st and 10 at the 9. There's a snap. Perez is going to hand it off here, coming to the right side. Boy, Wigginton just keeps those feet going. He's going to gain almost 6 yards, Bobby, out to the 15. Good, strong running by that young man. He's just a junior. Again, Garland's got a lot of underclassmen on this team.
Boy, he just hit Dawson Cox right in the shoulder, and Cox is still out there, but you could tell that kind of stunned him or hurt him a little bit. We'll see how he plays. You can see him right at the bottom of your screen. Tell that Wylie only has 3 down linemen. It just looks like they're going to be able to continue running against them like that.
Snap to Perez. He's going to roll out to his left, looking to throw it. He's got a man out there. Catch is made. That should be enough for the first down. Out close to the 30, Bobby. That's a big gain of almost 15. And the catch made by Russell.
And just sit down in that little spot. Just get down there, show your numbers to your quarterback, and let him toss it out there to you.
1st and 10, ball at the 28-yard line. Gets the Owls a little bit of breathing room here. Snap to Perez. They're going to fake the handoff, throw it out quickly to Russell. Gets some good blocking out there, splits defenders, and out across the 40 to about the 42-yard line. Another big play here and gain of about 15.
Hey, just get it out there to your speedster, your athlete. Just get the ball to those guys and let them see what they can do with it. Look at that great block by 4. He gets nice blocks all over the place.
Out to the 43. Again, the drive started inside the 10 at the 9-yard line. They're out all the way close to midfield now. Snap to Perez. They're going to hand it off to Wigginton, coming to the left side. He's got some blockers in front. Keeps the feet driving out to midfield. A gain of almost 7. Boy, that's a pretty good 1-2 punch, Bobby, when you look at Wigginton and, of course, Jayshon Powers, who scored the touchdown earlier.
Yeah, different kind of runners. Wigginton's kind of like the brute pack, and then Powers is the speedster.
Second down 3 here again, right at midfield as we are hit the 4-minute mark of the first half. A great game so far here in the first half at Williams Stadium. Wylie on top by 1, 14-13. There's a snap, handed off again to Wigginton. Boy, this time Wylie was ready for it, and he's going to lose yards. Going to lose 2 here back to the 48, so it's going to set up a 3rd down and 5. You know, you had a 2nd down and 3, Bobby, now a 3rd and 5, and changes some play calls up here just a little bit.
Yeah, Trey Adams comes flying through there and just makes a good play. But still, now it's 3rd and 5. What do you do here? You've got so many opportunities at 3rd and 5. You can toss the ball around. You can try to run it. You're in two-play territory.
Yeah, you got split backs here in the backfield with Perez. You got both of them, Wigginton and Powers. See maybe some play action here. A quick throw out, the catch is made, and a 1st down is made. Then they're going to carry him out of bounds. I believe that is number 8, Ellis Rogers. Yeah, that's his first catch of the game. Been quiet so far, but makes himself known on the 1st down reception.
Just a little 6-yard out, but that's trusting your quarterback Perez right there. When you're at 3rd and 5 and you throw a 6-yard out, that ball's got to be on time, on the money, and it was executed very nice.
Yeah, officials talking about something here. Not sure what it is, but get an official call here in just a moment.
Perez, 8 of 10, 118 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, pretty efficient first half so far for that young man. That's 80%. Completion percentage. They're talking to Coach Russell here. Again, not sure what they're talking about, but we'll get it right now.
Play clock operator, please turn the play clock off. Or just leave it at 25.
Yeah, it must be having some issues with the play clock, so they're going to keep the play clock on the field, of course, and sounds like they're going to just say, you know, don't even use the play clock in the end zone. So some kind of issue there, it looks like, but they're just going to keep it again on the field.
Well, that's going to be pretty tough for the quarterbacks and everybody else because they usually use that clock, and so do the coaches. I mean, they'll call the play all the way down to about 7-8 seconds when they get the play called in.
1st and 10, Garland in Wylie territory at the 46. Again, this drive started at their own 9.
Yeah, see, like this, they're changing the play, but how do you know how much time you have left on the clock? Because they go back and forth with the coaches on the sideline.
There's a snap. Looking to throw is Perez. He's got plenty of time. Boy, look at all the time he's got, Bobby. He's still looking, and he's going to throw it deep. He's looking for Russell, and that catch is made. One man to beat here, and that should have been an interception, Bobby, and he just kept his concentration and came up with it.
Oh, so much time to throw that ball. I mean, they're only rushing 3 guys, so look at all the yellow jerseys just, I mean, you're only rushing 3. You got so many guys just blocking. But, boy, you throw it across the field like that, a lot of times that's just bad news. And, oh, man, hey, look at that. Yeah, falls right in your breadbasket.
It did. Should have been intercepted, but Russell with the good catch. Garland with the 1st and goal at the 9. The quick throw out to Hudson. He's in a lot of trouble. Tries to spin. Look, he's still running. Well, it doesn't get back to the line of scrimmage, and there comes a penalty flag. And guess what? Garland's going to get an automatic 1st down. Well, a little bit of pushing there after the play, and so that's going to bail out the big play by the Pirate defense. That should be a personal foul call against the Pirates. That's going to move them half the distance to the goal, but more importantly, an automatic 1st down.
I bet Hudson's hot. Look, he's got a hoodie on in that thing. He's got long sleeves. I think it's like 75 degrees outside. We saw just a little bit ago the quarterback, how sweaty they were.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 5 of the defense, half the distance to the goal, automatic 1st down.
See if we can pick it up again. Watch this quick throw
Please
out.
leave the play clock at 25 seconds.
Yeah, Hudson has nowhere to go. Now watch him keep these feet going, you know, the drive, and then you're going to see some little bit of extra stuff after the play. There it was right there.
Oh, yeah, can't do that. It shows how strong Hudson is. I mean, there was guys all over him, and they still couldn't hardly bring him down.
So again, half the distance to the goal. First and goal for the Owls, just outside the 5. There's a snap. Perez looking to throw. He's going to throw it out. A fade toward the back of the end zone. And, boy, pretty good coverage out there, Bobby, by the Wylie Pirate defender.
Yeah, Jalen Alexander does a good job. He uses the sideline to help him out. Now, that was a long throw because they're on one hash mark. He has to throw it all the way to the back, the other one. But he does a great job. That's a tough defender. That's tough to defend right there, that back shoulder fade.
Yep.
Please leave the play clock set at 25 seconds. We will keep the play clock on the field. Thank you.
I'm not sure why the referee wants him to do that, but he's pretty adamant about it.
Yeah, he sounded a little aggravated on that one.
Really, why not let them do what they've been doing all season long? I mean, every once in a while somebody might have a mistake or something, but come on.
Wylie.
So
Second time out of the half.
Right before the play is snapped, the Pirates do get a timeout here. We'll just keep it here. Bobby, let's talk a little bit real quickly about the playoffs. You know, we had mentioned it earlier, and of course, as in the opener, you had mentioned zone play. So Wylie played the game, you know, last week against Rowlett, and that was that seeding matchup, you know, the zone versus zone, like you mentioned. And, of course, Wylie came out on top, and so they are actually in the playoffs now. They have clinched a playoff spot by virtue of that win. And then you got the other game, you know, that went on last week, Saxe versus South Garland. And, of course, the winner of that was going to make the playoffs. Saxe won that game. So you've got Saxe and Wylie already in the playoffs. So we've got 2 left to determine the final 2 playoff spots, and that will come next week. You've got North Garland versus Naaman Forest in one of those matchups, and this Garland Owl team against Lakeview for the other one.
And Lakeview hasn't played in a while because they've had some issues with the COVID thing. So I think the last 2 weeks they have not played. And so I don't know if that's a benefit for them or not because
What a nice throw
Wow.
to Hudson right there, and a touchdown for the Owls.
boy, again, Sergio Perez just drilling the ball. Looking one way. Just beautiful pass right there for the touchdown.
Boy, a 91-yard drive that time, Bobby, for Garland. They started at their own 9-yard line, so the extra point attempt coming up here for the Owls. There's a snap and hold. The kick is away, and that time the kick is good. So we'll continue a little bit of the playoff talk when we come back. There's a look at Jordan Hudson, his second touchdown of the game. Our new score, Garland 20, Wylie 14. We'll be back after these messages. Back to live action. Number 3, Jordan Hudson right there. Has the shades on after the touchdown catch there, his second of the game. He's played some defense as well, Bobby, so a big game for him so far.
Man, he's shining in the darkness, isn't he? I mean, under these lights, it's so bright. He got his shades on, man.
Yeah, we can see down here, too, from the press box area. He's got looks like caution tape right down there on his pads as well. So he's playing well, though. He's had a good first half here for sure for the Owls, and they've got a early lead. Boy, here comes the kick, boy, and a flag comes out late, and that return's going to be across the 42, about the 42, and a couple more flags come out late. So we'll check and see what this is.
Well, I just didn't see much. Did you see anything?
I did. I saw the flag back here. The original flag, I think, was for a block in the back, but I don't know what these late to. These have got to be personal fouls. We'll just see who they're called on.
I think the coaches were listening to us earlier when Colton Stoops was calling for the fair catch, and this time they said, okay, go ahead and take that thing and run with it.
So, again, got plenty of flags out here. I think the one for sure is going to be against Wylie. Then we're going to have to see on the ones here late.
There are 2 fouls on the play. Blocking the back against the receiving team. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 4 of the kicking team. That penalty will be 15 from the succeeding spot. That's number 4's first unsportsmanlike conduct. First down.
All right, so just like we thought, a block in the back there goes against the Pirates, so they're going to mark that yardage off first. And then, of course, the personal foul comes after the play, so then they'll back it up 15 back the other way while we'll have a first down.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's the first flag, and we'll see if we can pick up the unnecessary stuff afterwards. Yeah, it didn't look like we're going to have it there on the screen. But anyway, it goes against the Owls, and so that's going to place the ball at the 32, and that's where the Pirates will start 1st and 10. So we've got 1:38 remaining. The Pirates with only 1 timeout left here. They've got plenty of time, but only 1 left.
And we were sitting there looking at the stats, and I don't know, has he had 1 throw? I don't think McElroy's had 1 pass this whole game.
No, he's dropped back a couple times, Bobby, but both times he ended up scrambling, so not even a pass attempt. This may be the first one, although the pocket collapses again. And he's going to escape momentarily, try to get as much as he can, and then he's going to be tackled out of bounds, and a penalty flag is going to come out late, and that's going to be a late hit out of bounds against Garland.
Yeah, that one was pretty late right there, and that's where people can get hurt.
Well, once again, the coverage downfield is excellent for Garland, Bobby, and McElroy's got to just keep it himself. And
after the play, late hit out of bounds. Number 27 of the defense. 15 yards from the end of the run, automatic first down.
Yeah, that one, and that could have really hurt him too. I mean, his legs were all wrapped up. That's just a bad, that looked really dangerous right there. So fortunate McElroy's up and going, but you see how strong he is? I mean,
yeah.
he's able to run out of the grasp of number 4, had his jerseys pulled, and he just ran right through that one, and he's just got a lot of talent.
So 1st and 10 now at midfield. Again, still a lot of time, 1:30 remaining in the Pirates with 1 timeout. Here's a snap. McElroy looking to throw. Here comes pressure once again. He steps up. He's going to throw it deep. The coverage is there, and that ball was almost picked off. You saw a one-handed attempt there by the Garland defender. Well, the coverage has been pretty good here for the Owls, and that was the first attempted throw for the Pirates here. We're almost at halftime.
I think Blake Fuller was wide open coming across the field. You see him right there? He was wide open. That's where his read needed to be, but he went ahead and tossed it up deep. And that thing was really fortunate not to be picked off by the Owls. First pass.
First pass attempt. That's exactly right. 2nd down and 10 here for the Pirates. Here's a snap. McElroy looking to throw it. They're going to throw the screen out here. And oh, is he going to hold on to it?
Oh,
no.
Boy.
He is not able to hold on. He had a lot of running room out here as well, but not able to hold on was the running back coming out of the backfield. The screen was set up perfectly.
It was. It was set up very nice. They thought they had a free run to him and just couldn't get it. Oh, it's on my head. Ah! Big collision. That's one of those balls in slow motion. You're running it. You see it. You just can't catch it.
So big 3rd down and 10 here coming up for the Pirates. McElroy with the snap. They're going to fake the handoff, pardon me. McElroy's got it, keeps it there, and boy, look who does the job on defense. That is Jordan Hudson, who just kind of stays at home, makes a tackle, gain of 5, maybe 6. It's going to be 4th down. Wiley's going to keep the offense on the field.
But boy, the Owls just got to trust that their interior lineman is going to make that tackle, and they've got to stay. That defensive end has to stay outside. Or you can let your defensive end blast in there, but you got to have a linebacker that knows and is able to come outside for that read, because that's just a standard read by the quarterback.
4th down and 4. There's a snap. Rolling out to his right, looking to throw it deep. Well, it looked like a little bit of a push off there, but he's going to get the catch. Yeah, the Owl defender's looking for the push there. Sure didn't look like it, but it is a reception and a first down.
Yeah, I think that they should have had an offsides because I think a bunch of guys jumped. Some of the linemen were still setting. Oh, Kramer can't believe it. He stepped out of bounds right there. But
so first and goal now for the Pirates just inside the 10, looking to take the lead once again. There's the handoff, a lot of running room. He's going to be tripped up at around the 2-yard line. Again, Pirates still with one timeout, so they're in good shape here. It's going to be second down and goal at the 2. And they're going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
Timeout. Wylie. That's their third and final timeout.
We'll keep it here, Bobby. Their third and final timeout. Boy, a good first half here. It's 20-14 Owls, but Wylie knocking on the door here with 20 seconds remaining. They're threatening to take the lead at half. And again, just a great contest here. It's really been back and forth. You've had the one turnover for Garland that cost him 7 points. But, really since then, pretty evenly matched game, and it's been a good one here.
yeah, Wiley's up to 171 total yards, and they completed their first pass right there for 34. So they got 34 yards passing and 137 yards rushing, 9 first downs, and leading the way for Wylie is McElroy. He's had 9 rushes for 77 yards and a touchdown, and Derek McClendon right behind him with 9 rushes for 29 yards. So really, when they've been able to fake that handoff and then let McElroy take the run to the outside, he's really been able to break down the Owl defense with his speed and his strength.
So it's going to be an interesting call here, Bobby. You can try to keep it on the ground, but with no timeouts, if you don't get to the end zone, it's going to be hard to get another play off. But I would imagine McElroy's going to keep it himself probably to the left side here. There's the snap. He's going to keep it to the left, running towards the end zone. He is going to be in for the touchdown. So the Pirates an extra point away from taking the lead here as we head to half.
Well, you just see that they motion their big guys from right to left, and then Trey Adams is one of them, and Cox is the other, and they just power their way in. It's just a power run. You just get more guys on one side than you have defenders, and then they just power it in with McElroy.
For the lead, there's the extra point attempt, and it is good. So the Pirates, with 15 seconds remaining in the half after the 2-yard touchdown score by the quarterback McElroy right there on your screen, they have the lead. Our score, Wylie 21, Garland 20. We'll be back after these messages.
If you think all education is equal, think again. In Garland ISD, we believe that choice determines destiny. With the freedom to choose your school and customize learning, no other district compares to Garland ISD. A 21st century education, pre-K through 12, with career and tech courses, college degrees, national merit recognition, and advanced academics that not only prepare students for college, but prepare them for life. You want the best? Choose the best. Visit garlandisd.net and enroll your children today. We're bigger than Texas. We are Garland, USA.
15 seconds remaining here. Wylie just scored to take a 21-20 lead. It's been a great first half, as we've mentioned. Owls do have all 3 timeouts, but again, with 15 seconds, Bobby, unless they get a big return here, I would imagine they'll just take a knee and go into half trailing by 1.
Well, that's what you want to do if you're the Owls. You want to have the last score of the half and go into the halftime and locker room to talk about it. Scoring with 15 seconds on the clock, that's pretty big.
There's a kick. This is going to come down to Russell. He's going to try to return it here. Breaks through and still on his feet. He's going to run out of bounds. That's a wise choice. I'll tell you what, Bobby, there's only 10 seconds remaining, but they're close to midfield, so you do have an opportunity now, a couple of throws, and then maybe a Hail Mary to the end zone.
Well, we already saw Perez toss one over 50 yards to Jordan Hudson.
Yep.
So, he's got the arm to do it. I don't know if you want to take it now or take you about a 12-yard out and try to hit it and then go to the end zone.
That's what I
would
would do.
You almost have enough time. You just can't be tackled inside, in bounds.
Yeah, but they have all 3 timeouts, so you still got your timeouts
That's
to work with as well.
That's right. You got some timeouts. So,
yeah, you just want to do things quickly here. There's the quick throw out. A good play there. Hudson's going to get as much as he can. Step out of bounds. There you go. Took 6 seconds off it. They got 4 left, but again, this gives Perez enough, enough room here to where he can throw one toward the end zone.
Well, you're going to have all hands teamed back for Wylie. You're going to have probably 4 or 5 guys playing pretty deep. But I'm not sure that I would just rush 3 against Perez. He can really throw it out there, and bad things happen when Hudson can go get it.
Yeah,
so
very true.
I think I'm sending an extra blitz or somebody after him.
There's a quick throw out. Hudson's got to step out of bounds again. Oh, and there's no time left. He took a little too much time to get out of bounds, and that will end the first half. Boy, a good, entertaining first half, and our score after 2 quarters, the Wylie Pirates 21, the Garland Owls 20. We'll be back after these messages on GRS TV.
In Garland ISD, we're providing a higher level of education. Our students not only choose their own path to success, but arrive there faster. We're eliminating thousands of dollars in college tuition costs with our P-Tech and early college high school programs. Students can graduate with as many as 60 college credit hours, an associate's degree, or an industry certification, all for free, and all from the comfort of a traditional high school. By teaming up with area colleges and industry partners like Microsoft, Google, Parkland Hospital, Wells Fargo, and Gulf States Toyota, our students are gaining real work experience and real college credit. So be inspired, be amazing, be whoever you want to be. Choose Garland ISD.
We are back at Williams Stadium for the start of the second half. Our halftime score, Wylie 21, Garland 20. We will mention some of the halftime stats here in just a moment, but first, let's look at some of our first half highlights. Here's that first touchdown of the game, a big run by the running back for Wylie. That's number 29 there on your screen.
Yeah, Blake Fuller finishes it off. Now, Powers had the fumble, and so it's a 34-yard drive there.
And here comes the long pass, Bobby, to Jordan Hudson.
Yeah, what an answer. This is the next possession. That puts them right back in the game. 54 yards in the air on that pass.
Touchdown by Powers here to take the lead for the Owls.
Yeah, Hudson makes a huge block right there from the outside and springs Powers.
Wylie comes back with the answer. The quarterback, McElroy, on the 5-yard keeper up the middle. Wylie reclaimed the lead on that 14-13, and then Garland, the second touchdown pass to Hudson, and Owls back on top at that point, 20-14. And
yeah,
you see him put the shades on.
Yeah, that was a 91-yard drive.
And then McElroy right before the half with the touchdown. The extra point gave them the lead. And that's where we stand right now, 21-20. We have just kicked off. It was a high fair catch called for and made by the Pirates right at the 30. That's where they'll start 1st and 10. So, again, pretty entertaining first half, Bobby, and I know you'll get to some stats here momentarily.
Yeah, Wylie finished it off with 16 seconds on the clock, goes out, scores. Now they get the ball right back. That's the way you want to do it. 173 total yards. Now get this, they only completed one pass for 34 yards.
Yeah, it was a big one, though, right there at the end of the first half. Boy, nice run here by Fuller to start the second half. He's going to bounce it outside and pushed out of bounds right at midfield. That's going to be a 20-yard gain. You know, and he hasn't touched it much tonight, Bobby, but it seems like when he's had the ball in his hands, they've, you know, made some big plays.
Yeah, he came in three attempts, 18 yards, 6 yards at attempt and a touchdown. And, boy, that was a nice one right there. Add to those stats.
1st and 10 at midfield. Fuller comes back into the backfield. Snap to McElroy. He's going to hand off, or fake the handoff, pardon me. Comes outside to the right is McElroy, the quarterback, and then taken out of bounds. Number 11, Jatrick Jeter there with the tackle, but a gain of about 4 yards on that first down carry.
Yeah, we wondered what they're going to talk about when they go in and at halftime, how you're going to stop McElroy from running the ball. And, you know, I thought maybe they'd go out there and say, okay, you defensive ends, you got to stay outside and just trust the middle linebackers and the two-tech defensive guys on that line to stop the run. But you cannot let McElroy outside. They kind of limited him right there. He only got 4 yards on that one.
There's a handoff inside. Boy, nice, strong run for number 2, Derek McClendon. He's going to pick up about 4 yards. Sets up a 3rd down and short here for the Pirates.
You see Scotty Johnson in there just stopping it. And that big sophomore.
3rd down, 3 for the Pirates.
Third down 3 coming up here for the Pirates. Again, just underway here in the 3rd quarter. Wylie on top, 21-20.
McElroy had 10 attempts for 79 yards in that first half. And then Derek McClendon, 29 yards.
Takes a snap. He's going to keep it himself to the left side. He's in a lot of trouble. He's going to go down. That's a big play for the Owls.
Yeah, that's the first time we've seen it, and that's exactly what we're talking about. Stay outside. Don't let him run. Don't let him play keeper right there.
Boy, nice play there by Chase Biddle for the Owls, and they're going to lose about 8 yards. It's going to be 4th down and 11 here. Al's going to send 2 back to return this. And, of course, you know, Wylie, like so many other teams, use that rugby-style punt. Always be watchful of a fake here as they're at midfield. There's a snap. It's going to roll to his right, but he is going to kick it away. A nice punt. It's going to come down right at around the 13-yard line, and then reversing field is number 24, still going. When then finally upended at around the 17, maybe the 18-yard line.
Aaron King, I mean, he makes a great catch. Boy, you have to do a whole lot of running right there. For not much yards.
Not much yards. That's exactly right.
Well, that rugby-style punt is just beautiful. You really don't know how to defend it
No,
because
you
you're afraid he's going to actually take off and run. So
Right.
you're kind of staying right at the line of scrimmage, trying to keep him from running. And when you do that, that means your guys aren't releasing down the field to block for your returner.
So the Owls, after the defensive stop, take over 1st and 10. They're going to send Hudson in motion. There's a snap. Perez looking to throw it. He's got Hudson across the middle, who makes the catch. Reverses his field just a bit and gains about 6 yards out of it. So a nice run after the catch, Bobby. It looked like it was going to be a short game, but he got about 3 more after it.
That's just because he's so big. I mean, they knew he was coming across. It looked like Wiley's linebackers and their defensive backs were sitting waiting on him. But still, when he gets that ball, did you see that? He got 4 yards just by making a couple of moves there.
2nd down, Perez with the handoff. The delayed handoff, boy, nothing doing there. I believe that was Wigginton with the handoff, and right there to stuff him was the Wylie linebacker. That, I believe, number 10. And number 31 right there on your screen as well, Cam Scott. Yeah, there's your hit right there, number 10, the
Adamson.
linebacker. Yep.
Yeah, wow.
Boy, and it's going to be 3rd down and a long 4 here. Here comes the throw. Perez, oh boy, nice route that time by Hudson. Did you see the out cut there, Bobby, by Hudson?
Did you see him sling his defender down on the ground? He's just a beast out there. I wish I knew how big he was. We don't have his stats, but he is a monster.
Yeah, great route, and Perez right on the money. And yeah, here's going to be what you're talking about. Yeah, he just kind of throws the defender down. So 1st and 10 for Garland at the 40. There's a snap. Perez rolls to his left looking to throw it. He's got time.
Oh, he's got
He's
him.
going to throw it deep. He's got a man out there. And that catch, oh, I thought it was made for a second, but knocked away. Boy, good play by the safety coming across.
Yeah, the play just took too long. I mean, he was wide open, but it gave Sean Carter way too much time to come from that safety spot to get there. I mean, see, he's able to just break on the ball and knock that thing out of there. I believe that was Russell trying to catch that one.
Yeah, it was indeed. A good play there. 2nd down and 10 after the incompletion. There's a snap. They're going to fake the handoff. Quick throw out. The catch is made. A nice move there, and that's Ellis Rogers. He's going to be about 2 yards shy of the first down. About a yard shy as he takes another step forward, so let's call it 3rd and 1.
See how strong Perez's arm is? I think there's a flag on the field, but Perez's
there
arm,
is.
I mean, he gets that ball out so quick. It's like he almost throws from the hip or something.
Comes your call. I'm going to wave it off.
No flag for ineligible downfield. The lineman was no more than 3 yards downfield. 3rd down.
They must have been just looking for that because Perez catches that ball and throws it immediately.
Yeah.
I mean, it would have been hard for your lineman to get downfield on that one. They must have been just looking for it.
3rd down and short here. You're looking at about a yard, a little less than a yard.
I wouldn't put it past him, just drop that one to
Oh, no, and a bad snap. Ball still loose. I think Garland may have got back on it, but it's going to set up 4th down and long now after that one.
I don't know. It looked like Michael Kerr got in there.
Oh, it is going to be Wiley's ball.
Yeah, number 8, Michael Kerr.
Boy, and the second turnover, and that was just a bad snap, Bobby, and that was 3rd down and short. And watch this here coming out. It's a little high and through the hands of Perez, and then he's not able to get back on it.
Yeah, Cox knocks him off of it. The ball just floats right there. There you see number 8, Kerr, coming down on it.
Wiley's bench. First of the half.
Well, so Garland now with 2 turnovers in the game, Wylie with none.
They were moving the ball pretty good, too. I mean, Perez was putting the ball right on the money, and they were just moving the ball very nicely. But, boy, that turnover, that's costly.
So Wylie in Garland territory, 1st and 10 at the 37. The handoff up the middle. Oh, boy, nice cut back outside and a nice run by McClendon there. He's going to gain almost 10 yards. Let's give him 9 on the carry.
Big 260-pound Kevin Ortiz setting right over the center, chases him down to get that one. That was a nice just hustle play by the defensive lineman there.
Snap to McElroy. He's going to hand it off once again. Boy, and breaking through again is McClendon. He's going to have another big run. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 16. And, boy, Wiley's going to try to answer quickly here after the turnover.
Wow. That's just really talented running right there. I mean, that line did a pretty good job, but he really just found the little crease in there and was able to manipulate it pretty fast and get through there.
1st and 10 Pirates at the Garland 16. Snap to McElroy. He's going to fake the handoff, throw the post route. Boy, pretty good coverage out there that time, Bobby, is number 5 for the Owls, Shante Russell there, applying the pressure to Seth Kramer. That pass is incomplete.
That's, you know, it's kind of fun when you got Shante Russell playing offense all the time, and then all of a sudden you get to go out there and play a little corner and break up a pass. That's fun, getting to play both sides of the ball like that.
Incomplete pass sets up 2nd down and 10. Here's a snap. McElroy hands it off. Boy, and this time almost tripped in the backfield. Boy, he's just a strong runner. Going to gain about a yard out of that, Bobby, after it looked like he was going to lose 2 or 3.
Yeah, it gets blown up right there in the backfield, but he's still able to step through there. Big number 44 is able to stop him. Johnson there. But, boy, yeah, he's strong. He could have went down 4 yards deep in the backfield.
Well, here's a big play right here. It's 3rd down and 9 for the Pirates. There's a snap. McElroy looking to throw it. He's got time. He's going to throw it across the middle. Boy, the defender gets it right on time, and he's able to hold on to it. It's going to be 1st and goal at the 1.
McElroy's 2nd completion, but that was the one you wanted right there. It was a nice little post route, and he just sticks it right on the numbers.
Well, you would imagine McElroy's just going to keep it himself here like we've seen on 2 other touchdowns. Just follow his line to the end zone. Let's see if we get that. And there's a snap. Now they're going to hand it off, and that is going to be a touchdown all the same to number 2, Derek McClendon. And the Pirates have extended the lead.
Why not go to him? I mean, he was your workhorse for that entire drive. Go ahead and reward him with it. Strong, powerful run right there.
Look at McClendon on the sideline. Again, the Pirates have extended the lead again after another Garland turnover. So 2 turnovers for the Owls, and it looks like 14 points as the extra point is good for the Pirates. A look at number 2, Derek McClendon, our new scorer, Williams Stadium. The Wylie Pirates 28, the Garland Owls 20. We'll be back after these messages.
In Garland ISD, we're providing a higher level of education. Our students not only choose their own path to success, but arrive there faster. We're eliminating thousands of dollars in college tuition costs with our P-Tech and early college high school programs. Students can graduate with as many as 60 college credit hours, an associate's degree, or an industry certification, all for free, and all from the comfort of a traditional high school. By teaming up with area colleges and industry partners like Microsoft, Google, Parkland Hospital, Wells Fargo, and Gulf States Toyota, our students are gaining real work experience and real college credit. So be inspired, be amazing, be whoever you want to be. Choose Garland ISD.
Teeing the ball up for the Pirates, number 38, the kicker, after they just scored on a touchdown drive to extend the lead to 28-20. Again, Bobby, as I mentioned right before we took the break there, the Owls have 2 turnovers that have led to 14 points for the Pirates. So, you know, you'd have Garland up in this game right now without those 2 turnovers, but Pirates up by 8 as the kick sails out of bounds.
Yeah, turnovers is really key, and when you've got 2 teams that are basically pretty even talent-wise, the turnovers is usually what wins or loses the game for you. And right now the game is still really close.
Yeah.
But 14 points is a lot on turnovers.
Yes, it is.
The ball will be placed at the 30 by rule. 1st down.
So they'll place the ball at the 30, and that's where the Owls will start 1st and 10. Yeah, it's just an 8-point game, just a one-possession game, of course, so in plenty of time. We just started the third, not even halfway through. But again, Garland, you know, I mentioned it earlier, turnovers have been the key for them the last 2 games. The 3 in the second half against Rowlett, you know, really cost them that game. And right now, again, they would be winning, you know, without those 2 turnovers and the 14 Wylie points off of them. So anyway, here's the handoff, number 27. Gained about 3 yards there, so a nice run on 1st down for Raven Gutierrez.
I believe that's his first carry of the game.
Second down 7. There's Perez rolling to his left, looking to throw it out quickly. And boy, that time just could not connect with Ellis Rogers. And that's going to set up 3rd down and long here.
That's what they like to do. They like to roll him out and toss that out there.
Yeah, just a little off the mark on that play, so a 3rd down and long. Snap to Perez, looking to throw it. He's got Hudson down here if he wants him. He's being chased. He throws it out. Catch is made by Hudson. He's going to try to get as much as he can, but he's only going to gain about 4, and it's going to be 4th down and 3. And let's see what the Owls elect to do here. Yeah, perhaps willing to take a chance, but no, here comes the punt unit on the field. They're going to kick it away.
There comes that pressure, and he has to get rid of it quick, but still, even with him bobbling the ball like that, look how he's able to get away and still pick up 2-3 extra yards. Wow.
So the punt unit, like I said, on the field here for the Owls. Wiley's going to send one back to return this one. A high, oh, and it goes through the hands of the punter. He's going to try to pick it up here, and he's going to be tackled at the 10, and there's another mistake for the Garland Owls. Wiley's going to have a 1st and goal at the 10.
Wow. I mean, not a terrible snap, just a little bit high.
And Carter's going to try to make some yardage out of it, but he gets tackled. And again, Wylie in prime position. They're going to mark it at the 11, so just outside of the 10. So 1st and 10 here at the 11. But again, Wylie looking to extend the game here. A little bit of
this is where McElroy runs the ball a lot.
Yeah, he hands it off here to number 22 here for the Pirates. That is William Perry.
The small fridge.
So I'm kind of befuddled right here, Bobby. I think the score's 28-20. We've got 34-20 on our scoreboard, but of course Wylie has not scored yet. Got a 2nd down and 11 here. They're going to hand it off 29, and boy, this one's going to go backwards. So Garland's defense coming up big here.
Oh, that'll get you fired up.
Yeah, the score is 28-20 Wylie right now. We've got 34-20 here, but it's 28-20, and a big 3rd down and 15 coming up here for the Pirates.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they have the 34 on the up there on the scoreboard.
Big play here for the Owl defense. Again, 3rd down and 15. There's a snap. Here comes some pressure for Owls, bringing the blitz. And he's going to be tackled. That's going to be a loss on the play of about 3 more. And now let's see what the Pirates do. It looks like they may bring the field goal unit on to try to give them another 3 here.
You know, that's 2 plays in a row that we saw Garland do something a little different than just taking their 4 down linemen and 2 or 3 linebackers. They actually blitzed twice that time. Biddle got in there that time. He's their safety. He comes flying in there and gets McElroy for the sack. And the play before that, they were able to blitz off the edge and get a loss. So Great defensive scheme right there.
Yeah, this is a big kick here, and it looks like it's going to be good. It is good. That is a 34-yarder, and the Pirates have extended the lead. So a good kick there for number 38. That is Andrew Cunningham, and our new score here at Williams Stadium, the Wylie Pirates 31, the Garland Owls 20. We'll be back after these messages on GRS TV. A 34-yard field goal by the Pirates have them up 31-20 now, so an 11-point advantage over Garland. So again, 3 mistakes here in the game for the Owls have resulted in 17 points for the Pirates. Again, still plenty of time. We've got 3:09 remaining in the third. Here comes the kick. It's going to come down to Aaron King, and he's going to try to return this one. And boy, still on his feet. Nice return by Aaron King, and he's going to be knocked down at around the 40. Boy, that'll give the Owls some momentum back, as you see their sideline pretty excited after that return.
Well, you know, that's where they pop that thing up, and most of the time they call for a fair catch, and we're always like, man, you have so much room, and if you bust through that one little layer, you have a lot of room to go. And that's what happened to Aaron King right here. I mean, he just gets right through that first initial group of guys, and if there wasn't somebody hanging on his jersey the whole time trying to slow him down, he'd still be running.
So let's see if that gives the Owls some momentum back. 1st and 10 at the Wylie 40-yard line. Snap to Perez, straight drop back. He's got time. He's looking deep for Hudson. He's got him, Bobby. That's a catch, and he is close. That may be a touchdown. It is. So just like that, the big return, and then a long touchdown throw to Jordan Hudson.
Wow, what a beautiful toss. This ball probably doesn't get over, 15% in the air. I mean, it's just a bullet out there right between 2 defenders.
Boy, his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, and just like that, the Owls cut into the lead. Extra point attempt coming up here. The snap is down. The hold is good, and the kick is good as well. So, well, I tell you what, Bobby, a big play there. We'll keep it here. The nice kickoff return by Aaron King to the 40 of Wylie in that 40-yard touchdown, the 3rd of the night, to that young man right there, Jordan Hudson. And the Owls still in this thing. It's 31-27.
They can strike quick. You can see it right there. Earlier in the game, he catches one for 54, and this one's just deep as well. And man, what a toss. And of course, if you're getting anywhere near the guy right there with G-Town on his shirt, he's going to get it. I mean, he can go up. He can high point the ball. He's fast. Man, what talent.
Yeah, big touchdown there for Garland. And 31-27, we got 2:53 remaining in the third. Again, just a good game here tonight at Williams Stadium. Bobby, you mentioned it in the open, really 2 evenly matched teams, and you can see it here. Just 4 points separate them, and still, a full quarter plus to go. So again, a long kick return and then 1 play. So the Owls score just 1 play after the touchdown by the Pirates. There's the high kick, and that fair catch is called for and made right at the 30-yard line. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Pirates right there. First and 10 for the Pirates at the 30. Again, 3 touchdown passes here from Sergio Perez to Jordan Hudson.
Yeah, they're putting together a pretty good game.
McElroy, it's his turn now. Back on the field at quarterback for the Pirates. There's a snap. Fakes the handoff, throws it out quickly. Boy, nice move there inside by the wide receiver to pick up about 4 yards on the catch. And a tackle made right there by number 11 of the Owls, J. Jeter.
Now, look like Garland is changing their defense up, and they're stacking the box now. They're tired of all that running that Wiley's been able to do. And it looks like they got 4 down linemen and maybe 5, a delayed blitzer. They're going to try to stop that run.
Yeah, they're bringing him right here. Fakes the handoff. The throw's out there, and boy, a little too hot for the intended receiver. The pass falls incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down and about 7.
Yeah, you can see that they've kind of changed it now. Not only did they have 5 down linemen, they were bringing a safety and a corner from both sides to do a little more blitzing off the edge. They're not going to give him all that running time and just make him beat you with his arm, because he hasn't had to hardly throw a pass this game. He's thrown like 2 completions.
Right.
So might as well make him throw the ball and see what happens if you can stop the run.
Yeah, it looked like on that previous replay, it looked like one of the Owls linemen got the tip on that, and that's what caused that pass to fall incomplete. So 3rd down here, big 3rd down. Boy, Garland looks to be bringing pressure again. Here comes a penalty flag, and I think Garland may have called a time. No, they got a procedure. Okay, never mind.
False start. Number 53 of the offense. 5 yards, remains 3rd down.
So a procedure call against the Pirates. We'll back them up 5, set up a 3rd down and long here.
So that's what happens sometimes when you start bringing a lot of pressure. See, when you start bringing a lot of pressure right there, they want to get back and protect a little bit faster because there's so many guys coming. He's changing the way you've been playing all these quarters, and all of a sudden now in the 3rd, late in the 3rd, they're starting to bring a whole bunch of guys.
3rd down and long. Here comes the play. McElroy scrambles out. He's got some room out here. He's going to have a 1st down, it appears. And let's see where they mark him. Yeah, he steps out of bounds around the 41. So once again, McElroy comes up with the big play, and that's enough to move the chains.
He's still able to get there. Big number 77 closes that line out. Oh, they had him, really. They had the right defense. 44 comes around the edge to stop it, but McElroy just shows how fast he is. He's just able to get away from him.
So 1st and 10 once again for the Pirates. Here's a snap. Going to hand it off up the middle. With a gain of about 2 yards for the running back, Derek McClendon, the senior. Had a pretty nice game here so far for the Pirates.
I think Kalen Smith comes flying in there as a linebacker there and makes that stop. Scotty Johnson also on the tackle.
2nd down and 8. Send Fuller into the backfield. There's a snap. They're going to hand it off to her. Fake the handoff, pardon me. McElroy's going to keep. He's got a lot of room out here, Bobby, to the left side again. They're going to push him out of bounds inside the Garland 45 all the way down to the 42. And once again, they just don't have an answer for the quarterback.
Yeah, I would think that they have to just figure out how to stop that. Make everybody else beat you, but don't let him beat you. And but that, even with that game plan, when you have an athlete like McElroy, it's just hard to stop him. He's got over 85 yards rushing already.
1st and 10. There's a snap. They're going to hand it off. Boy, big hole up there, and a nice tackle made by number 26 of the Owls. There's Keelan Smith, the linebacker. And, boy, if he gets by Smith, Bobby, he may still be running a gain of 3.
Yeah, they're not playing any safeties. I mean, he's the last line of defense. You see nobody's behind Keelan Smith.
We are at 1 minute remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Wylie on top 31-27. Pirates driving once again. Bring Fuller back into the backfield. There's a snap. Going to hand it off to him, trying to get outside to the right. He breaks one tackle there. Garland players converge on him and tackling for a loss back to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd down and 10.
Again, Kalen Smith has been all over the place. I mean, that guy is just moving. Him and Russell. There you go.
Gonna make it 3rd down 10 for the Pirates.
So again, we've got another big 3rd down play here coming up, and we'll see if the Pirates can run out the clock here in the 3rd quarter, not without, you know, snapping the ball again. It looks like they will indeed, as the play clock must be higher than our final 5 seconds. So, yeah, they're going to run out the clock here. We'll go to quarter number 4. So 3 quarters in the books here at Williams Stadium. We've got a good one for you tonight. Our score, Wylie 31, Garland 27. We'll be back after these messages. Back for the start of the 4th quarter here at Williams Stadium. Wylie facing a 3rd down and 10. This is a big play here in this game. 31-27 our score. It's been entertaining. Well, I tell you, we've got, you know, one player, really for each squad, Bobby, that's really kind of stood out tonight. Again, for Wylie, the quarterback, Marcus McElroy, you know, he's had a really good game here tonight for the Pirates. And then, of course, for Garland, you know, I said one player, but obviously Sergio Perez has to be part of that as well. But Jordan Hudson, the receiver, you know, on the connection from Sergio Perez, you know, has really been the big story here of this one so far.
Yeah, Perez, 18 of 23, 249 yards, 3 touchdowns. And, you know, his favorite target tonight's been Jordan Hudson. He's got 159 yards with 11 receptions himself.
Yeah, and 3 touchdowns.
And 3.
Yep. Here's that big 3rd down play. Boy, that could have been holding call on the end, but a nice play by the Owls to hit the quarterback, and guess who it is?
Oh, my goodness. He read it perfect.
Jordan Hudson. I'll tell you what, Bobby, I need to get those shoes. You see he's got one red and one yellow.
Well, somebody's got the other pair. I mean,
that's true.
I mean, who did he switch with? Where's that person? How do you – I know you can't buy a red and a yellow one, right?
Boy, but he comes up big there, so no gain on the play, and Garland's going to send Hudson back, as a matter of fact, to return this punt.
I think that's what they call swag.
That's a little bit of swag. Boy, low snap there. Punter is going to get it away. It's a high kick. And they're just going to let it bounce and take a whole look at this. Yeah, perfect punt. And they're going to down it right at the foot line.
They didn't have to down it. It actually stopped at the foot line. How about that?
Yeah, nice punt that time by the Pirates, and they're going to pin Garland back deep. They're going to mark it, looks like, at the 1. Boy, but you can't ask for nothing better than that from your punter.
Well, if you did, you'd have to say, hey, could you have gotten it a little closer?
Yeah.
I mean, you got it down to the 1. Could you have gotten it at least to the half yard marker?
The half yard, that's right. So the Owls start here 1st and 10 from their 1 yard line. Got to be careful here. Snap to Perez, looking to throw it. He's going to throw it out deep. He's looking for Rogers. He just throws it too far out of bounds, and the pass falls incomplete.
That's interesting. I mean, just go ahead and toss it out there, see what happens. But
Yep.
boy, you're on the 1 yard line. Sit back, and I guess if you're going to throw it, it needs to be a quick pass. You don't want anybody getting in there, knocking the ball down, or getting a sack right here.
Yeah, exactly right. So 2nd down and 10. Again, ball at the 1. There's a snap. Perez looking to throw it. He's got time. He's going to throw it out. He's got a man out there. Oh, and Allen cannot hold on to it. Boy, that would have been a 1st down catch. And, boy, Allen just – and it was right there, Bobby. It's a good throw.
Yeah, he throws it over the defender. The defender's undercut it. Perez tosses it over his head. See there?
Just cannot come up with it. So a big 3rd down right here. Again, the Garland Owls at their 1 yard line, and you certainly don't want to punt from your own end zone. So a big play on 3rd down. There's a snap. We're going to fake the handoff. Perez looking to throw. He's going to take off and run, it looks like. Tries to pick up a couple of blocks. Boy, a nice open field tackle there by the Wylie Pirates, and they're going to hold him to a gain of only about 5. There's some penalty flags that come out late. Boy, we'll see who this is on.
Uh-oh.
This is going to be a big penalty because if it's on Wylie, that's going to give Garland an automatic first down.
I mean, I didn't see anything. They must be talking because, and usually I don't know if the referees call too much of that if they're just talking because I didn't see like somebody jump up and kick or push or.
To the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct for 55 of the defense. Unsportsmanlike conduct.
They're going to get them both.
Number 12 of the offense. Those offset, 4th down.
So offsetting penalties there. So the Owls are facing a 4th down and 5, and they're going to bring the punt unit on. Yeah, we'll see if we can pick it up here, but boy, a great tackle here because, Bobby, like I said, if Perez gets by this man, he's probably going to pick up the first down. Good tackle here. We'll see if we can pick up what happens. Kind of gives him a shove, and then Perez throws the football back at him, and that's where you got your offsetting penalties. So Garland looks to kick it away. Now, remember, last time it went through the hands of the punter. So let's see what happens here. There's the snap. And the quick kick is away. It's going to bounce at the 30, take a Garland bounce. It's going to be picked up at the 40 and returned here by the Pirates. And they're going to have excellent field position. They're going to start at Garland's 25-yard line.
Well, you have to punt that one really quick, Steve, because, I mean, you didn't have much room, and they were bringing the house. They were trying to block that one.
Yep.
And he just takes it and just kicks it. He doesn't take his 1.5, 2 steps or anything like that. He just popped that out there, and it was actually a really good punt. Cam Pruitt, sophomore, is able to just pick it up and take off and really sets Wylie up.
Yeah, I noticed the same thing. They brought 10 that time, just had the return man back and, you know, able to get it away. But look at the field position here for the Pirates. There's a snap, the fake handoff, pardon me. The slant route is good, and that's going to be a first down throw of about 13 yards. Time number 18, Cam Pruitt with the catch. Snap to McElroy. He's going to hand it off this time inside to number 2. And, boy, he is going to inch his way inside the 5 all the way down to the 4. That's a gain of 8 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and short. And the Pirates looking to extend the lead here.
Wylie's already put up over 200 yards rushing. And they're just doing most of it on the ground.
Yeah,
They've only got 52 yards passing. If I'm Garland, I think I just try to stack the box and try to stop the run.
Snap to McElroy. He's going to hand it off up the middle. This time the pile pushes backwards. Maybe a gain of a yard on the play. It's going to be 3rd down and short here. 3rd and 1, let's call it. Yeah, good job that time to hold him. Number 6 for the Owls. It's Adam Sumahoro.
Boy, he's trying to pop that ball out of there, wasn't he? He had it on there. He was just pulling on it, trying to get that thing out, but good job by the running back right there to hold on tight.
3rd down and 1. McElroy's going to keep it himself, and he's going to go into the end zone for the touchdown.
It's hard to stop that load left. They get all those guys. There's just so many white jerseys pushing on the pile at the same place. Look at that. They got 3 guys just lead blocking, and then you got to run behind the biggest guy, number 77 anyway.
There's McElroy, his 3rd touchdown of the game, and the Pirates extend the lead once again. It's a 10-point advantage here with the extra point to come.
Yeah, he crossed over the 100-yard mark with that touchdown.
Kick is up, and that kick is good. So a short drive, but effective for the Wylie Pirates. Our new scorers, you take a look at Marcus McElroy on the sideline. The Wylie Pirates 38, the Garland Owls 27. We'll be back after these messages.
If If you think all education is equal, think again. In Garland ISD, we believe that choice determines destiny. With the freedom to choose your school and customize learning, no other district compares to Garland ISD. A 21st century education, pre-K through 12, with career and tech courses, college degrees, national merit recognition, and advanced academics that not only prepare students for college, but prepare them for life. You want the best? Choose the best. Visit garlandisd.net and enroll your children today. We're bigger than Texas. We are Garland, USA.
Wylie up 38-27 over Garland. Just a little over 9 minutes remaining here in the contest.
Marcus McElroy had 101 yards and 3 touchdowns on the ground.
Yeah, but he's had a really nice game for them. Again, really kind of the star here tonight for the Pirates.
Yeah, it's not only the yards that he gets, the 100 yards rushing, but it's also the timely third down and longs where he's been able to pick those first downs up.
Here comes the kick for Wylie. It's going to come down around the 22-yard line. This one should be returnable as well, and that's Russell, and he's going to go out of bounds, be pushed out of bounds around the 33. And Garland's offense will be back on the field. They got their work cut out for him here. They trail in this game by 11. Again, still plenty of time, but got a score on this possession, you would think.
Offsides. 34 of the kicking team. That 5-yard penalty will be added to the end of the run. First down, Garland.
So an offside call here against Wylie. That's going to give Garland 5 more yards. So they'll start with pretty good field position here, Bobby. It's going to start at the about the 34, or pardon me, the 39 after they mark off the 5-yard penalty. So pretty good field position here to start. Like I said, you know, you would think they pretty much have to score on this drive. Here's a snap. Perez looking to throw it. Has some pretty good blocking out here. He's going to cut outside to the right, and he's going to be taken down. Ooh. A great play there by the Pirates.
Michael Kerr. Man, that is a big play.
Yeah, Perez may be shaken up on the play as well.
See, Kerr's back there as a linebacker. He sees him take off, and he just breaks on the ball and just takes a great angle. Gets below the waist right there. When you do that, you take the legs out of the talent of the quarterback, and you just don't have anything. Once you get your legs, you can't break a tackle, you can't throw, you can't do anything. And Kerr just made a great play.
Loss of 1 yard on the play. Second down and 11 now for the Owls. Perez looking to throw it. He's going to roll to his right. He's got plenty of time. He's going to throw it across the middle. He's got a wide open Russell, still on his feet, breaks a tackle.
Look at him go. Woo!
Well, all the way down to the Pirate 26-yard line. And, Bobby, you saw him, you know, he took a shot in the back, but they never did knock him all the way to the ground.
That's the talent of Perez. Look, he just keeps his eyes down the field.
Now, watch him. He takes a shot, but look, see, he never got his knee on the ground, so he just keeps running.
He's so talented.
Perez looking to throw it deep towards the end zone, and just a little out of the reach of Ellis Rogers.
Yeah, I think that was a free play, and he just went ahead and tossed it out there.
Yeah, there is a flag, as you mentioned.
Hands to the face. Number 52 of the defense. Half the distance to the goal. Automatic first down.
So that's a big penalty there, a hands to the face call.
Correction, 15 yards.
That's what I was fixing to say.
Automatic first down.
What kind of hands to the face penalty is that if it is going to be half the distance to the goal from the 30?
But I tell you what, Garland's going to have a first down and 10 at the 13, and well, again, they had the ball with right at 9 minutes left on the clock, Bobby, and it hadn't taken them very long to get downfield here as they're within range to score again. First and 10 at the 14. Perez looking to throw it. He has some time, rolls to his right. He's going to throw it towards the end zone. That's a touchdown. Number 4, Charles Allen.
And you got to give that one all to Perez because he's making time with his feet. Charles Allen is complete on his route. He stops. You see Perez looking, but he keeps his eyes up the field, and he finds where Charles Allen is going to go. Allen was sitting there still, and then all of a sudden broke to the end zone, and that's when Perez found him and tossed it over everybody's head and made the play.
Extra point attempt coming up here for the Owls. There's a snap and hold. The kick is away, right down the middle, and good. So, Wylie starts, getting a little distance, and then the Owls score and get it right back. So number 4, Charles Allen right there with the touchdown pass. Our score, Wylie 38, Garland 34. We'll be back after these messages.
In Garland ISD, we're providing a higher level of education. Our students not only choose their own path to success, but arrive there faster. We're eliminating thousands of dollars in college tuition costs with our P-Tech and early college high school programs. Students can graduate with as many as 60 college credit hours, an associate's degree, or an industry certification, all for free, and all from the comfort of a traditional high school. By teaming up with area colleges and industry partners like Microsoft, Google, Parkland Hospital, Wells Fargo, and Gulf States Toyota, our students are gaining real work experience and real college credit. So be inspired, be amazing, be whoever you want to be. Choose Garland ISD.
What a great game so far tonight at Williams Stadium. Still have 7:32 remaining, Bobby, but 38-34, Wylie on top. It's been a great one here at Williams Stadium.
Yeah, that extra point miss is really going to be the difference here. A 4-point game.
Another touchdown throw for Sergio Perez. That time found Charles Allen. Again, the Owls still in this one. They kick it away. Fair catch is called for. A catch is made right at the 20. So the Pirates will start 1st and 10 from the 25.
That was a 6-play, 61-yard touchdown right there.
Yeah, and of
6
course,
plays. Took off 7 minutes.
Yeah, the big play, of course, there was the throw to Russell, Bobby, that, really got him there inside the 30.
Yeah, out in the middle of the field.
Yep.
Sergio Perez just really did a great job. I mean, he found Russell on that one, and then on the touchdown right there, it was really him just knowing where his receiver decided to ad-lib and take off down the field and find him, just put a little touch on the ball and put it right in his breadbasket.
So now let's see if the Garland defense can come up big. And looky here.
Uh-oh.
Guess what? That's going to be a long run here. Jordan Hudson trying to catch him with the angle, and he's going to get to him, so not a touchdown. But it's going to be 1st and goal Pirates after the long run by Derek McClendon.
Well, I thought he had it because it's just a foot race. But Hudson from the other side of the field is able to chase him down. I mean, that just shows the speed of Hudson getting over there. Wow.
So 1st and goal for the Pirates, just like that. 1st and goal at the 8. Well, it's going to be a big series here for the Owl defense. And, boy, the first handoff, and guess what? They're going to lose yardage on that play. I think that was number 44 that came across for Garland, Scotty Johnson, and it's going to be a loss of 2 on the run.
Well, they need that. They need somebody to get in there and get physical and stop that run because Derek McClendon, he's up to 70 yards. Then McElroy's up to 105 yards, Fuller up to 31, and when you get all of that running, you end up having a lot of yards on the ground, over 250 now.
Another handoff and another hit right in the middle of the field and a loss of 1 more yard. This is going to be a big play coming up here, Bobby, on 3rd down and 11. Watch this one here in the middle of the field.
Boom, linebacker coming through. Shamahara.
Yeah, and this is a huge play right here. Again, obviously the Pirates in field goal range, but this could be a difference between an 11-point game and only a 7-point game. So a big play here, a 4-point swing perhaps. 3rd down and goal at the 11. Snap to McElroy. They're bringing some pressure here. He's looking towards the end zone, and that catch is made for the touchdown. Boy, that is a big play for the Pirates.
Boy, Seth Kramer just runs a 10-yard, boom, sticks his foot in the ground, post pattern. McElroy puts it right on the money. There's just nothing you can do about that one. And, of course, it's all being set up by all of these runs. They've got 285 yards on the ground. And so you start trying to fight that, and all of a sudden it opens up your receiver.
Extra point is good. So just like that, the Pirates extend the lead. There's a look at number 19 on your screen. Of course, Seth Kramer, the Pirates back on top, 45-34. We'll be back after these messages. Wylie with the long run from the running back on that last series. Of course, Derek McClendon gets them to a 1st and goal, and then the Owls defense made it pretty good there for a while, but Wylie able to score to extend the lead back to an 11-point game. Here is the kick. This is going to be returned by number 4, Charles Allen. Spins away from one tackler, gets out across the 35 to the 36, so pretty good field position here again for the Owls. Still plenty of time in this game, Bobby. We are just at the halfway mark of the 4th quarter. Again, the Owls with all 3 timeouts.
Boy, it's been a fun one.
It has.
I mean, it's been back and forth, and man, McClendon now 19 attempts, 137 yards. He's putting up 7 yards per carry. I mean, that's turning into a pretty big game right there for the young man. Got to give a lot of credit to that big offensive line that Wiley's putting out there. They've really just been able to have their way with Garland's defense.
Now the offense needing to do something once again.
Offsides.
Yeah, they're going to get a procedure call, I believe, here, Bobby, against Garland's offense.
Ball start. 61 of the offense. 5 yards. Remains 1st down.
They're out there going, man, do you have to call my number? I know I did it. You tell everybody.
The life of a lineman.
All the good things that I do for you guys.
That's right. There's a snap. The throw looking deep again for Ellis Rogers. They just haven't been in sync tonight. And pretty good coverage out there as well for Wylie. So incomplete pass, 2nd down and 15.
Yeah, I think you got to give that just to Wiley's defensive backs there. I mean, Tristan Stewart was playing safety, and he just come over the top. It'd have to be a perfect pass to get that one in there. And I think it's probably wise that Perez goes ahead and tosses that to the out of bounds, because if that's inside anywhere, it's going to be picked off.
Perez looking to throw it. Here comes some
There
pressure.
he is.
He's going to try to spin out of it. He gets away for just a moment, gets some good blocks. There's the throw out. Catch by Powers. Making the run here. He's going to be close to 1st down yards. That's a gain of about 13. Boy, so a nice job by Perez, and he picked up a couple of good blocks coming back across there by the lineman.
Yeah, I'd say so. Watch Chris Yanis just staying with it. But again, Perez making a great moves with his feet and then keeping his eyes down the field. And there's big 71 Yanis making the big block to spring him to be able to throw that ball.
3rd down and 2 here. There comes the handoff to Powers. He's going to have the 1st down and more right at midfield. That will stop the clock momentarily. They'll reset the chains.
Yeah, Powers has got about 45 yards on the ground. And again, he's so elusive and powerful. And look how patient he is getting behind his line. And I think they actually missed a face mask right there. Could have sprung him another 15.
Yeah, I thought the same as well. Here's the snap. Perez looking to throw it, throws it out to Russell. He makes one man miss, and then he's going to go out of bounds. That'll stop the clock. He's going to gain around 7 yards on that throw and catch. And still plenty of time. Garland with all 3 timeouts here. They've got to get it in the end zone here, though, on this drive.
The Pirates don't let you have anything very easy, do they? I mean, look at the pursuit of all those white jerseys, and when they hit you, you know you've been hit.
Snap to Perez. Quick throw out to Jordan Hudson. He's going to make the catch here. It gets by one defender and then finally tackled it around the 20-yard line, and just a little burst of speed there.
Oh, no, and he lands on his own player right there. It looks like Charles Allen. But this is the genius of Perez. He can zip the ball out there so fast that your defense just doesn't have enough time to run and catch him, and you can get to the ball.
Perez, a quick snap. Here's the throw towards the end zone. He's got Rogers. That's a touchdown, Garland.
Wow, double move.
So they kept going back to it and kept going back to it, Bobby, and finally it pays off.
Well, this time they do a little pump and go. Watch, did you see his arm just give that little pump? And it made number 20 bite on it. And Perez puts it right on the money.
And so Garland's going to keep the offense out and go for 2 here.
We haven't seen Ellis Rogers catch one hardly tonight, but boy, when he does, it's a touchdown.
Yep, he caught it when it mattered most. So Al's going for 2 here, try to cut this lead to 3. Going to send a man in motion. That is Ellis Rogers. There's a snap rolling. Oh, and a penalty flag. We got a procedure call against Garland.
Ball start. Number 3 of the offense. 5 yards. Repeat the try.
That one's on Hudson.
Yeah, take him out of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes it a little bit more difficult, or in a positive matter, it gives you a little bit more room.
More room, yep, if you're the offense. So first down here, of course, I say first down. It's the extra point attempt, and they're going for 2. There's the throw outside looking for Rogers. Boy, great catch, Bobby.
Boy, that's a touchdown or extra point right there. Wow.
Yeah, 2-point conversion. The coverage was there that time, but well, that
Look
ball
at this
was
pass.
Yeah,
It's
right
just,
where it needed to be.
and you go up and high point that. That's a difficult catch right there. You don't have any room.
Boy, so you got Rogers. We'll keep it here with the not only the touchdown catch, but then the 2-point conversion as well. So that 8-point swing, and now we're down to a 3-point game. It's 45-42. Again, a ton of time left on the clock. 4:26 remaining. Both teams with all 3 timeouts.
I mean, that's just an impressive drive. And as much as we've talked about McElroy keeping the Pirates into the game, you got to look at Sergio Perez and how he's managed the clock, how he's managed his guys, and finding them when he's really in trouble and keeping his eyes down the field and just making plays with his arms.
Yep.
I mean, those 2 passes right there are big-time college recruit type passes.
Yeah, I believe that's 5 touchdowns on the night now for Perez. And, of course, the one on the ground was Jayshon Powers, but 5 touchdowns for Sergio Perez here tonight in the ball game. Got 3 of them, of course, to Jordan Hudson, 1 to Charles Allen, and then, of course, that last one to Ellis Rogers. So a good game here tonight for Perez.
Yeah, he's up over 300 yards passing.
Here comes the kick, a high end-over-end kick, and fair catch is called for and made. Looks like right at the 30-yard line. So once again, Wylie going to start right there on the 30. You'll see if the Garland defense can come up big. 4:26 remaining. Garland with all 3 timeouts. But again, they've got to come up big defensively here. They can't keep trading scores.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to stop that Wylie offensive running game, but I think you have to sell out. I don't care if you have to put five on the line and 3 linebackers. You got to stop the running.
Well, they did on that first down run as a gain of only 2 yards up the middle for McClendon.
I mean, if they throw the ball, they've only had 74 yards passing, and basically they come on 2 plays. So I think that you have to just say, we're going to sell out to this running game and stop it right here. We have to stop it. And if he beats you with his arm, so be it.
Yep.
But you've got to just go ahead and sell out right here and try to – because Wylie wants to keep the clock running. So the best thing they can do is run the ball. So you've got to try to figure out how to stop the run.
Yeah, you got to be careful of play action here, though, as well. There's a snap. There is the handoff. Running back to the middle and a short gain again. Let's see if Garland uses a timeout. Yeah, they're going to use their first one here. It's going to be 3rd down and 5 coming up. And a big play coming up here on 3rd down. Again, we will take a break.
Timeout. Garland.
Take a break.
First time out of the half.
Take a break here with the first time out. Our score, Wylie 45, Garland 42. We'll be back in just a moment.
If you think all education is equal, think again. In Garland ISD, we believe that choice determines destiny. With the freedom to choose your school and customize learning, no other district compares to Garland ISD. A 21st century education, pre-K through 12, with career and tech courses, college degrees, national merit recognition, and advanced academics that not only prepare students for college, but prepare them for life. You want the best? Choose the best. Visit garlandisd.net and enroll your children today. We're bigger than Texas. We are Garland, USA.
Back from timeout, 45-42 our score here. Wylie on top, a big 3rd down and 5 coming up here. Garland used their first timeout of the second half. Yes, a big play in this game.
Really, Wylie wants to run the clock, so they really don't want to throw it. And so you've got to try to stack the box here, stop the run. Of course, they can throw it. We've seen McElroy throw that little post pattern. It's worked for him.
Garland looks to be bringing pressure here from both corners, and they are going to try to throw it here. He's going to throw it deep across the middle. Jordan Hudson with the interception. And he's got a lot of room out here, Bobby. He's got to pick up one block.
Guy.
That's a touchdown, Garland. Oh, flags come out late. So that is going to call it back, but it will be Garland ball.
And I guess they're going to call him for blocking below the waist. He didn't even need the block. You just got to get in his way.
Get in the way. That's exactly right. It will be Garland ball, but it will negate the touchdown.
Usually they don't call that, but you know, they've gotten so picky lately about these kind of calls to protect the players, and I get it, but look at this one-handed catch.
After the interception, on the return, block below the waist, number 7 of the defense, 15 yards from the spot of the foul, first time, Garland.
You could see the block, and it really wasn't malicious or anything. It was basically on the quarterback, kind of just barely jogging towards him. He wasn't even close to the play. You could have just stayed out of his way. Nobody's going to catch Hudson.
Right.
But they still called it. And does that cost you the game?
Well, we'll see here. They've got 3:24 remaining, and it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 30. So they got plenty of time, of course. 2 timeouts remaining. And, you know, this is one of those things, Bobby, again, do you try to take time off the clock here? You know, try to score, of course, but try to take as much and not leave Wylie with much.
Yeah, because Wylie only needs to get inside the 20-yard line because they've got a kicker that can really flat out boot it.
So here we go. Perez looking to throw it. He's going to throw it deep, looking for it on the first play here. And, boy, in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. I believe that was number 24, Aaron King, and the pass is incomplete. So they were going for it all there on the first play.
Well, you see how far that Perez can toss that ball on the dime? Woo,
oh, he almost had it. Almost had it. Of course, may have had a little push off there as well, but again, so the incompletion there on that first down throw. It's going to be 2nd down and 10 here at the 30.
Well, the middle of the field is just flat out wide open.
There comes a quick throw. Boy, Allen all by himself out here. Goes outside. He's going to be close to the first down, depending on where they mark him. Maybe, what, half a yard short, depending on, although where he's got his foot there, that may be a first down.
They are so, Wylie is so afraid to get burnt into the end zone that they are just leaving these guys sitting about 10 yards, just sitting by themselves. They could probably do that all the way down the field.
Yeah, that was a first down, a 10-yard gain by Charles Allen, so that will move the chains. 1st and 10, Owls. Gonna hand it off to Powers here. Cuts it back to the left. He's got some room, Bobby. That's going to be a touchdown for the Owls. No flags this time, and the Owls have taken the lead.
Powers has so much talent with his vision. Those guards pulling, setting the edge for him, but watch this move right there. I mean, he puts people on the ground with his moves.
A 20-yard touchdown run for Powers. The Owls regain the lead. The extra point attempt here would make it a 4-point game, so this is a big extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. So it doesn't take Garland long after the Jordan Hudson interception. That young man, Jayshon Powers, with the 20-yard touchdown run, and our new score, Garland 49, Wylie 45. We'll be back after these messages.
In Garland ISD, we're providing a higher level of education. Our students not only choose their own path to success, but arrive there faster. We're eliminating thousands of dollars in college tuition costs with our P-Tech and early college high school programs. Students can graduate with as many as 60 college credit hours, an associate's degree, or an industry certification, all for free, and all from the comfort of a traditional high school. By teaming up with area colleges and industry partners like Microsoft, Google, Parkland Hospital, Wells Fargo, and Gulf States Toyota, our students are gaining real work experience and real college credit. So be inspired, be amazing, be whoever you want to be. Choose Garland ISD.
3:06 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Owls on top 49-45. Of course, we were just talking there at the break about the game Jordan Hudson's having. He set up that last one, Bobby. Had the big interception, returned it for a touchdown. Of course, the penalties negated that. But a huge game for him tonight, both offensively and defensively.
Yeah, that interception was a one-handed grab in the middle of the field.
Pirates got to try to return this one. And they're going to have pretty good field position. They're out at the 32-yard line. And, again, they've got plenty of time as well. 3 minutes remaining in the game and all 3 timeouts. So, no panic here for the Pirates. They've got plenty of time.
Well, I think I'm going to do exactly what we were talking about earlier. I'm stacking the box and just going to try to make McElroy throw the ball.
Yep.
I mean, just don't let him run it.
Yeah, matter of fact, as we look here on the field, they got Hudson kind of playing safety here right in the middle of the field. And
Smart.
I think you're right, Bobby. Just go ahead and try to put as much pressure on McElroy as you can because they're going to keep running it. They got, again, plenty of time in all their timeouts. So there's a gain right there, of 11 yards on the ground for McClendon. Yeah, I'm with you. Just take your chances. Just, bring some folks. And yep.
Bring them. And they're not, though. They still only have 3 down linemen.
There's a snap, the handoff again. And look here, another big run for McClendon. He's going to gain about 5. Going to be just shy of midfield, but, again, Pirates on the move here.
And they have 3 timeouts. They have plenty of time.
Yeah, plenty of time in this game for sure.
Well, just get behind Big 71. let him lead the way for you. Yeah, it looks like the Owls have the same exact defense as they were in the third quarter when they were just getting run on. And, of course, we saw the last 2 possessions. They kind of changed it and started bringing some pressure.
Right.
And bringing more yellow jerseys than they could block. And it was working for them on the last 2 possessions. Here, they've kind of went back to the 3 down linemen.
Inside of 2 minutes to go now. 3rd down and 2 here for the Pirates. Garland's going to call a timeout, it looks like. They want to talk about things defensively.
Timeout. Garland. 2nd timeout of the half.
So their second charge timeout. We'll keep it here. Boy, what a great game it's been. It's been back and forth. Wylie, kept kind of going up by 11, and then Garland would score to drop it back down to 4. So they had that 11-point margin, Bobby, but they really never put it out of reach. And so Garland able, of course, with the interception to come back and take the lead.
Well, you can't say enough about Sergio Perez and how great of a night he's having. I mean, he's just been so accurate, and he's keeping his eyes down the field, making things happen with his arms. And then when you're out there throwing it to these talented receivers, I mean, Jordan Hudson's now at 182 yards and 3 touchdowns. Shante Russell's 107 yards. Ellis Rogers with that beautiful catch in the back of the end zone with 35 and a touchdown. And, I mean, they've just been really, really good. And you got to give a lot of credit to that big offensive line. They've just had a lot of time for Perez to find people. I mean, he hasn't had a lot of pressure on him. And so that offense has just really kept him in the game.
Yeah, it's a great point. The offensive line has played really well tonight. But here's a big 3rd down coming up here for the Pirates. Handoff. Boy, and he's going to have a 1st down and more. And, again, they're just picking up big chunks of yardage here. They're going to keep that clock moving, and this is going to be troublesome for the Owls as well because, again, if Wylie scores, Garland with only 1 timeout, Bobby, they're not going to have much time left to score themselves. So.
Yeah, and you can see they're not throwing the ball. I don't understand why they don't have a whole lot of guys just coming in there and trying to stop that run.
McElroy's going to keep it himself to the right side, and Garland played that one pretty well, and he's only going to gain about 3 yards. Boy, and really, number 24, Aaron King, Bobby, I think made the play that time. He came up strong. And I believe
Timeout.
Wiley.
Wiley, first time out of the half.
Yeah, the Pirates used their first timeout. We'll keep it here. Again, that was a good play by Aaron King to come up early because McElroy there on the fake handoff, Bobby, had a lot of room outside, but King just kind of flew up there and really made McElroy cut it back in at where the tacklers could get to him.
Yeah, Samarar coming over the top of it and make it a good play. But that's what you got to do. You got to string it out. You got to have more guys being aggressive on that Garland Owl side, because McElroy, he's not gonna let the Wylie Pirates lose on his behalf. I mean, he's gonna try to make things happen with his feet. And so you've got to be able to bring a couple of linebackers. You got to have your safeties being really alert. Once he decides to run, your safety's got to be coming. You got to come after him. If he's sitting back there to throw, you got to be back. But once he takes off running, these safeties got to come up and support.
And support, that's exactly right. So here we come back from timeout again. Wiley's first charge timeout here. They've got 2 remaining. Plenty of time. Again, 1:23 left. They do have to score a touchdown here. A field goal does them no good as they trail in this game by 4.
Now they're trying to spread the Owls out. They've got 3 wideouts down at the bottom of the screen.
There's a snap. They're going to keep it on the ground. However, boy, a good tackle up here by number 26. And it's going to be 3rd down and about 4.
Galen Smith's had a great game, hadn't he?
He has.
Junior.
So the Pirates just now set. Big 3rd down and 4 coming up here. The clock is still running. We're inside of a minute to go. Here comes some pressure. McElroy's got some running room. He's going to throw it deep. He's got a wide open receiver. And is that catch made?
Wow.
Touchdown, Wylie.
Oh, my goodness.
Boy, the receiver got behind him, Bobby, somehow, and
because McElroy is using his feet, so now they all come up because they think he's going to run. What a toss. What a catch.
Yeah, what a great catch by number 14 right there of the Pirates to regain the lead. It's Brady Hogan-Lyle. And the extra point attempt coming up here. This is a big one as well. And it is good. So the Pirates regain the 3-point edge. We still have 51 seconds remaining. And when we come back, our score, Wylie 52, Garland 49. So another lead change as the Pirates regain it. They've got a 3-point advantage over the Owls, 52-49, 51 seconds remaining. The Owls with only 1 timeout. So we're going to have a big finish here, we hope. There's the kick, and this one should be returnable. It's going to be taken right at the 20-yard line, and here coming through the line is number 21, Jay-Sean Powers. He's going to be tackled at the 33, so the Owls are going to be right back at work here. There's an injured player on the field. Appears to be number 40 there for the Owls. It's Brendan Underwood. Come out and look for him. But anyway, Garland's got a lot of work in front of him. Now, again, they only need a field goal, but they got to get in range for the field goal.
And we've seen a couple of mishaps with their extra point getting blocked and a couple of bad snaps. That play that we saw McElroy throw up there, you know, what happens there is you have a lot of time. Again, they were only rushing 3.
Yep.
And so it just gave McElroy so much time to sit around and find his receiver. And what happens is his receiver runs about a 25-yard play and thinks the play is over. He turns around, and then McElroy's still dancing around out there. And
Right.
so he releases back towards the end zone while the defensive back is kind of looking at McElroy, and that's how he gets back there by himself. And then McElroy's arm is so strong, he can toss a 40-yarder, off his back foot. And basically that's what happened. That's how you score that touchdown. You bring some pressure. Don't give McElroy that much time. He's not going to be able to make that throw.
Yep. Exactly right. Still looking at the injured Owl player here on the field. Yeah, why don't we take a quick break, and we will be right back after these messages. Our score, 52-49, Wylie on top.
If you think all education is equal, think again. In Garland ISD, we believe that choice determines destiny. With the freedom to choose your school and customize learning, no other district compares to Garland ISD. A 21st century education, pre-K through 12, with career and tech courses, college degrees, national merit recognition, and advanced academics that not only prepare students for college, but prepare them for life. You want the best? Choose the best. Visit garlandisd.net and enroll your children today. We're bigger than Texas. We are Garland, USA.
Back from break, and just have the Garland Owl player on his feet. Again, I believe that is number 40, Brendan Underwood, and here he comes off to the sideline, and hope he is okay. We're walking pretty slow there, Bobby. We've talked about it all the time. A lot of times the special teams, it's kind of the most violent part of a football game, and that was on a kickoff return right there, and hopefully he will be okay.
Yeah, you never want to see that, but at least he's walking out there, and that's a good positive sign.
It is.
Now we got 46 seconds left of this ball game, and Owls only have one timeout.
Yeah, they had to use a couple of them, of course, on the, when they had it on when they were playing defense, right, to try to stop, the clock and be able to.
And they did. They got the ball and they scored.
They did indeed.
Look at this defense that Wiley's putting up here, though. Perez is going to throw this one. He's going to just be able to just get whatever he wants.
Oh, and that ball's tipped. He was looking for Ellis Rogers, and Rogers was out here all alone, but the ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage and falls incomplete.
Yeah, Trey Adams gets up and knocks that one down. But I tell you, if Rogers or whoever gets the ball here, I mean, they're going to have so much room. And because they've got three deep, they're 30 yards deep.
Yeah, you might as well throw these quick outs. That's a great play there. Perez, I think, took too long, and the clock's going to keep on running. They better call their last time out right here.
Yeah, because if they would have got the first down, they would have stopped the clock for the chains to move. But
yeah, there's way too much time going on. They should have taken that time out there. Perez is going to clock it now, but now you got a fourth down. So, golly, you can't run it here. Well, I guess you got the one timeout, so you could try to run for the first down, call your final timeout. But, boy, I think, Bobby, I really think they should have called that timeout there immediately after that last reception. So here we go, fourth down. They got to pick up a first down here or the game's going to be over. Just a quick throw out. Catches may get out of bounds. Okay, that's what you want to do here. So takes about 2 seconds off the clock. We're down to 14 seconds. But, again, they got a long way to go.
Hey, that was a big play. That was fourth down. I mean, that game was over right there if that ball is not complete.
That's right. See Hudson coming back in the game. He was on the sideline. He's back in there now. And Owls don't have a whole lot of time left here. They do have one timeout. They're going to quickly throw it out to Hudson. He's going to make the catch here. Try to get, he gets out of the break of two defenders. And let's see, they're going to have to use their final timeout right here, and he may have taken too much time off the clock.
Well, they need to get set. They're not in a hurry to get set. They need to clock it as soon as they put the ball down because that's when the clock's going to start running.
Yeah, you're going to have to call a timeout here, and I think they did, and that's going to be their final, and we've only got 6 seconds left. So, yeah, I mean, a great effort there by Jordan Hudson, but, again, he probably should have got out of bounds as quick as he could.
Well, once he got downfield, instead of getting tackled in bounds, that's when you got to step out because 1 yard or 2 yards doesn't mean anything at this point.
Exactly. Yep.
Timeout. Garland. Third and final timeout.
So we'll keep it here. That was the final timeout. Again, Garland with 6 seconds remaining, Bobby. They've got time for, one play, maybe two max if they, have a quick out. Here's a throw. I watch him break these two tackles here, but he probably should have gone out of bounds right there. Yep.
Instead, he tried to penetrate towards the middle of the field.
So here we go. The Owls offense back on the field again. Only 6 seconds remaining, though. No timeouts. So, again, about all you've got is maybe a quick throw out, get you about 5 more yards, and then have one more heave towards the end zone. Wiley's going to go ahead and call a timeout here as well to talk about defensive strategy.
Timeout. Wylie. Second timeout of the half.
Well, 6 seconds. What are you going to do right here? Are you going to try to get 3 or 4 more yards? Because we know Perez can throw it that far. So, really, are you going to put Hudson on one side and everybody else on the other and just try to get him in single coverage and toss it down there to him?
Yeah, you're going to try to get him open for sure. But, yeah, Bobby, I think that you're looking at something like that more than likely.
Or maybe, this timeout, I would think that Wiley's going to have 5 guys lined in the back of the end zone. So maybe you throw something underneath and see if one of your guys could just make somebody miss and break one,
Yep. Well, at any rate, again, the Owls at the 37-yard line of Wylie. But, again, more importantly, only 6 seconds left, so not a whole lot of time. They've got 4 receivers to the bottom of your screen. Hudson's right in the middle of them. And Wylie may call their last timeout as well.
Yeah, a game of chess going on out here.
Timeout. Wylie. That's their third and final timeout of the half.
Well, what a great game here tonight, though, Bobby. I know we keep saying it, but, and right now, 52-49, and not to belabor the point, but, the Garland Owls have had 3 critical mistakes in this game. They've had 2 fumbles, and then the one, play where it goes through the punter's hands. Wylie has a first and 10. That's 17 points, off of these Garland mistakes. Wylie has not made a mistake yet. They haven't had any interceptions, fumbles. Oh, pardon me.
They had one.
The one interception, that's true.
Yeah, Hudson one-handed that one and actually put the game really close here to be, they almost had a chance to win it right there, but they just couldn't hold on defense.
Yeah, very true. Forgot about the interception, but three Garland miscues have led to, 17 points, and really, again, in a 3-point game, probably the difference in this one. So here we go. No more timeouts for either team. So 6 seconds left. Perez, all he's got to do is throw towards the end zone, and he's going to be sacked. The Pirates have won. Boy, what a way to end the game for the Wylie Pirates on a sack.
Yeah, Dawson Cox gets in there, and really, I can't believe that they only had 3 rushers, and they were able to get through, penetrate that line.
Boy, what a great game here at Williams Stadium tonight. 2 good teams and a great game here. The Owls come up just a little bit short. Our final score from Williams Stadium, the Wylie Pirates 52, the Garland Owls 49. We'll take you out with some highlights, and we'll see you next time on GRS TV.